Oh, I'm gonna bring this to the Renaissance Festival, by the way. Look at this stupid.
Hello.
Oh my gosh! Hi, bot. Welcome in.
Thanks, Brandon.
Alright.
No.
Let's pause the music there. So, I'm not letting you out. Mom's gonna have to.
Apparently, the recap is I'm not letting you out.
Sorry. Dog asking to go outside. So,
we're emoting. Can this wait?
I mean,
It sounds like Chris is doing
we
the
kind of want to
the
play
recap,
D&D.
so just let Chris do the recap.
Right.
Oh yeah.
alright. So, last game, you guys met up over a couple merchants things that had been looted very heavily already by some strange lizard creatures with wings.
I feel like if you called me a strange lizard creature with wings, I'd be insulted.
Okay.
Just saying.
That
Feelings,
when
bro.
they perished, unique things happened depending on what type or what they kind of looked like a little bit. So that was interesting. You discovered that 4 of you knew Ispin and are actually traveling to Vogler together now. So,
All right,
um,
four.
are you guys wanting to? 1 second, I gotta sneeze.
Let's see.
Hello there.
You guys spent a little bit of time burying the dead merchants and seeing if they had anything useful on them. Most of the stuff had already been looted, but you do manage to scrounge together a couple days worth of food, which will actually.
From the dead.
The carts were pretty much useless after the attack. That those creatures had on it. You did discover there was more of them, and that was just a few left behind to finish probably salvage work. So you found enough food that hopefully you guys can make it to Vogler without having to dip into your
Hey, what's up,
personal
Brad?
rations. Hi, Red. So the question is, do you want to go off trail or do you want to follow the road?
Probably safer to follow the road.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Road.
All right.
What is beside the trail? Are we in a forested area? Is it open?
It's lightly forested. It's places it'll open up to, so it completely varies along the road.
Oh, the wood elf wants to know about forest. Shocking.
Well,
I don't mind if we travel by road or the forest. Either way is fine.
Yeah,
What-
definitely keep a close eye out for more of those creatures, though.
I'm not quite sure where we're going, so if this road does lead the way, then I guess we should follow that.
okay.
it seems with these creatures about that we might want to have a two-prong approach to this. I'd be happy uh, to scout just off the trail and keep you in sight and see if I can notice anything in the forest. And I'll switch back and forth between different sides of the road as we go.
I'm going to tug on because Dorothea has like a long coat slash dress, right?
Yeah,
Or
she has a
something,
dress
right?
and she has like a long cloak.
I'm gonna like tug on it and like look up to her. Miss Dorothea, I couldn't help but notice that you had attacked those things back there. What were they? Were they
You know what?
malicious? I couldn't really tell. It just sort of seemed like everyone was sort of attacking everyone in a bit of chaos.
I thought so too. I've never seen creatures like that before. But judging on the state of those carts and those merchants, they were probably up to no good.
Oh, well,
They were scary, brother.
they was scary, and it's real disappointing to see people doing that to other people around here, but, um, I suppose that's just immersing ourselves in different cultures, I guess.
Are you sure they were people? And not just creatures, just mindlessly murdering?
Well, I'm not going to make that assumption. That's rude.
Well, I will. I assume that they were mindless creatures just murdering. Did they eat anything?
Well, you eat things, but you're not a mindless creature that goes around murdering everything. Well, maybe you're mindless, but you're not a creature that goes around murdering everything.
Says the child with the baby book.
It's not a baby book.
It is a
It's got
baby book.
No, it's got dragons and soldiers, and it makes sense. It's not for babies. Those things aren't for babies.
Ah,
They're for
goodness.
adults. And I'm gonna give her like a little nudge with the book.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch him with the thing.
What thing?
The thing that makes my stuff do the thing. The thing that
Yeah.
makes my stuff go.
Your amulet, I think is what you chose. I don't remember what you chose.
I chose
I
a
don't think
bauble.
A
I don't think
bauble?
I know about that or what that does, or if I even saw her cast magic with it last session. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but Dorothea
Dorothea
definitely saw it.
did, yes.
Okay. So, 2 days on the road. Nothing else happens. You do pass a couple little travelers, and you see as the next morning, a few hours into your travel, you see on a hilltop a mercenary company, and you saw a sign a little ways back saying a couple miles to Vogler. So, um, like I said, you see on a hilltop a small band. Not a small band. It's a decent sized band, I should say.
A marching band?
No,
Okay.
a mercenary group, and it looks like they've set up not permanent residence, but they're definitely going to be here for a little while. So they're on off the road quite a ways. Like they're not even a good 200-300 feet. So, continue on or stop and chat.
We could let them know about the creatures we discovered.
Oh.
Yeah, we should be very cautious. I think we should send the elf ahead, like he was suggesting, scout, see if they're good folk or not.
I'd be happy to go forward and scout. Do they have? Can I tell if they have any lookouts along the road or?
You haven't seen any lookouts on the road, but you can definitely see around their camp. They've posted guards. They are keeping dogs, which makes infiltration a lot harder because dogs hear and smell things that normal people overlook.
Are they? Are there so their camp is, you're saying, is 300 or 400 feet off the road, and they not have any presence on the road or near the road.
No, they have no presence on the road. It seems
As
like
in-
they don't, without having any guards or anything on the road, it's easy for you guys to decipher at this point. They don't care that the travelers are there. They're not worried at all about the travelers.
What do we know about Bogler? Do they have a town guard or?
Let's do a history check.
Ooh, first check of the session.
Not going to tell me much.
Oh please, like we would know. We don't know anything. Don't roll.
55.
See you try to be
Salvatore.
sneaky.
Yes.
Salvatore, you know that most towns of a decent size at least keep a militia.
Yeah, I'll just stare at them oddly and be like, of course they have guards to an extent.
You're not sure of the militia's size or anything like
right,
that,
right.
but
They're gonna have. I'm aware that they're gonna have something.
yeah, that band of mercenaries, honestly, if now that you're studying them a little bit and as you're kind of approaching the road a little bit more closer to where they could, if you were going to veer off the road, you would start getting closer to their camp, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
They don't seem hostile of any intent. But they've definitely set up, they've got horses and picket lines and stuff like that, and like I explained, they're here for a little while for sure. If you go ahead and everybody give me a perception check,
Please.
yeah.
Brandon's over here making everybody be all polite. Where's your manners? Where's your fucking manners?
Oh shit, where the fuck is my fucking thing? Why is...
Do you want me to roll on D&D Beyond, or are you just gonna do it on through Foundry?
I
I'll do
forgot
Foundry,
about you.
please. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
She
right.
can't,
Yeah.
so I'll roll
Can you
for
can you
her.
connect the Foundry at all? Have you tried?
Like, I tried connecting on my phone, it just wouldn't let me log in for some reason.
Phone, probably
And whenever I
not.
tried to I tried to reset my password, and I was like, didn't even send the email. I was like, okay, it's
Gotcha.
fine.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I don't know where my...
So are you just on your phone, or did you bring a laptop, or just?
I'm on my tablet, but my tablet is barely managing Discord, so I don't want to push it with
Gotcha, gotcha.
Foundry.
Hold on. I might be able to help with this. Give me one second. It might restart.
I
What
don't
am
know
I
where...
missing?
I don't know where my thing is.
Go into the
You gotta go to
actors
your
tab.
yeah. You gotta go to your character sheet.
Oh, that's right. I always fucking
Steve
forget
figured it
about that.
out. 10 points to Steve.
All right, we'll give him
All
points.
right. Do I get to level up with that?
Yeah.
No.
Do whatever.
No, just kidding.
No, you just get a feat.
No, you don't get a fee.
All right,
Oh.
what roll are we doing?
Oh, it's gonna restart real fast because
Perception.
we're gonna try to. Well, it's gonna restart real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm turning on the companion module. So
Oh,
I think that should help us. We'll see.
nothing's gonna help us.
I think Kate might
Just-
need to
just give
download the
up.
same D&D companion module thing in your web browser. I think. I forget how it works. It's been forever.
I can roll for her. She got a 14.
Just roll for her. So
Yeah.
Here it
She's
is.
at her
Okay.
con and can't really log into the Foundry right now, so I'll roll for her.
All right. Oh, not bad.
Right. You gotta activate it in your browser.
It always takes
That's-
me a little while, so
Oh, so I think you have to have them both active at the same time. Yeah, it's kind of pointless. Do you want, what I'll do is I'll open up another browser and I'll keep an eye on Kate's rolls. That way you don't just roll for her. She has some ways to participate. more.
okay. I'm game for that. We can tell her what her stuff is and she can roll.
Yeah, I'm down
So
for whatever. I mean, just pretty much like when in doubt, I'm with the Kinders. That's basically it. I mean,
This is what they could say.
so
Alright.
I actually lied, I believe. Back here. Nope.
You believe you lied?
Dorothea. I clicked. There she is. She rolled a 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not seeing Brimble.
Brimble? Brimble rolled a 14.
Bramble
Oh.
rolled a 14 and Brimble rolled a 14.
Is true. Oh my god, twinning.
I rolled a 20. No, that's a history check. I rolled a 6 for my
Hello there.
perception. Because I'm not there.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna start bottom up.
Nice.
So, Salvador,
Been there.
you're not really caring too much about the camp. You kind of glance at it and go, they don't look like they're going to be an issue to us. Fuck them. So, from there up is, I want to butcher this, so forgive me, Gwillem?
Good.
Gwillem?
Gwillem. Yep.
Gwillem? All right. Gwillem, you notice the dogs. That's your big thing because you're like, dude, that's going to be a pain in the ass to sneak up. They've got a couple guard dogs. And they're roaming with those dogs. So that could, if you're trying to sneak in there, that could definitely cause a little bit of an issue. On my 14s there, you guys notice that there's an ogre in that camp. But outside of the ogre, everything else seems to be a human, maybe a couple elves, you think, because those are pretty small humans, slender humans if they're human, and a couple dwarves.
Would we know what the fuck a ogre is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dorothea, that ogre looks off. You get a better glance at him, and you don't think he's a full-blooded ogre. He might be a half ogre or quarter ogre or something. He doesn't quite look right.
He's a pinch ogre.
So you're kind of looking at him going, he's not, either that's a young ogre because he's not very big, like height-wise,
Octa
be a
ogre.
full stature of an ogre, but he might be a half-breed or a quarter
He's an
breed.
eighth of an ogre.
So
yeah, I'm putting my like
Huh.
hands on like the shoulders of both the Kinders and kind of like holding them kind of close to me a little bit.
okay. So go to the mercenary camp and see what they're about, or move on.
We could go check it out.
Okay.
Maybe we
I
can.
enjoy
Maybe we can
adventure.
trade with them.
I actually speak giant, so if the ogre is true to type, then
We'll at least make them
Um,
aware of the creatures we discovered. Maybe they'll have some more insight.
Okay. As you guys approach a little closer, 4 guards kind of getting on the edge of where their camp is, and you see that they're not readying weapons. They look like they're not even close to readying weapons, but these are going to be the ones that are going to greet you. And as you guys continue your approach and you breach the 100-foot line, they actually leave their camp area and start walking toward you guys. One of them is a human in full plate, while the rest of them are wearing ringmail or chain.
I'm gonna run up to them, kind of not nudge, like push Dorothea's hand off of us, but kind of just run to where she kind of loses grasp, and maybe.
It's like duck
I
under
wanna
her
run up.
hand.
It's
Yeah.
like trying to hold on to a small child. If he wants free, he's
Mhm.
getting free. Got it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna run up and start waving my hand, hello.
Okay. Yeah, when you get about 20 feet, they kind of, the one in full plate waves at you.
Hello.
Hi, can...
I'll come running up right behind him.
Okay. 2 kinders come bolting forward. One, they go, "Can we help you?" And once you get about 10 feet away, they're like, "Stop there, please."
Oh, well, no, but we can help you. Um, and I'll point behind me over my shoulder. They're coming. They'll be here shortly. But they were going to tell you how there's, I guess, some nasties kind of on the road, so you should be careful. But I see you here in your glorious armor, and I can see that you probably don't need much of a caution, because you probably can handle all sorts of things, don't you? And then I'll pull out the book, kind of like these pictures of these soldiers in this book I got, and it must be kind of exciting. You must have some really cool tales to tell, and I would love to hear them all, but I don't know if I'm gonna have much time. She's coming up behind me, and she's probably gonna want to, be upset that I ran them forward towards strangers. But I could tell you weren't bad people, right?
No, we're not bad people. We are
Brimble,
the
you're
Iron.
babbling. You're boring them. Look at them. They're bored now.
Oh, they're not bored. No, I'm sure they love to get, such confirmation of how exciting they look to strangers.
I'm sure they'd rather be doing their job. Come on.
And I must say in Kinderspeak, well, but you're not sure of what they want at all. You quit pretending you know what everyone else wants. They'll tell me if they're feeling like I'm babbling.
Well, if you distract them, I can take something off of them.
And I must continue in Kinderspeak. You're not taking anything off them. We just met them, and that's rude. And we already know that that's not what these people like.
But
Non-kinders
they
don't like
might
things
have
being taken from
something
them.
useful like a key.
Well, they probably do, but that's
Or a
theirs
dragon
and not
egg.
yours. It's not yours. And I'm gonna kind of nudge her.
But what if they stole it?
How
And
do
we
you
can find the
stop
rightful
them?
owner.
But
How do
then
you-
you're
is
gonna
there an
steal
off
it.
I just let
switch?
them. I just let them kind of do their thing. And Dorothea's gonna kind of like usher them behind her skirts a little bit as they're arguing.
I kind of imagine they're
I-
kind of like pushing each other back and forth a little bit too, speaking in
Mhm.
Kinderspeak.
Yeah, she just kind of like ushers them behind her a little bit with little geese. And she's like, I apologize for them. They're easily excitable.
The
But
Kinder
what
don't
they say is
notice
true.
this. The Kinder don't notice this because they're involved with each other. But he's not wearing a helmet, and he's smiling at the ordeal a little bit. He seems to be enjoying the interaction of them two kind of bickering amongst themselves, is what we're going to say. And he goes, "Hi, we are the Iron Clan Regiment. We're camped here for a little while.
What's an Iron Clan regiment?
We're a group of mercenaries.
Oh,
We're ran by Cudgel. Each of you
Oh,
can make a history check at that name.
okay. I was gonna say, well, I mean, I know it, but does Dorothea know it?
I was like, I feel like the twins probably would not have any fucking idea, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay.
A 22.
what's chill?
Hold on. Actually, Bramble does know. Do you want me to roll for you there, or do you want?
Let me look. Go ahead and roll in D&D Beyond if you can.
I was like, how's Bramble know? She rolled a 9.
I'm special.
Uh-huh.
What boy? Liz, did we feed Henry?
I fed Henry his dinner, yes. Did you feed
Fed
him his
Henry.
breakfast?
5 steaks, 7 eggs.
I do believe I
and a
did.
biscuit.
Okay.
He's over here
Mhm.
making noises.
Just being nosy.
Do you want lovies, Henry? What's wrong? You've got water. Do you need up? The door's not closed, so you can go outside. I don't know what you want.
Did that work?
Yep, a 10.
Okay.
Dorothea
Okay, we're
rolled
gonna give it to Dorothea. Which makes way more sense than Bramble. Cudgel, that name kind of sticks in your head. Something about an iron grin, iron smile, a smiling iron or something.
I was like, I'm as confused as anybody right now.
No,
Not
what
with
do I
the
remember with
success on the
22?
check.
Oh, I didn't see your 22.
Yeah, I got a 22.
And I got
Okay.
a 23, so what do I get?
You gotta get a 23.
You remember Dorothea mentioned his name once.
Salvatore? Cudgel Iron Smile? If this is Cudgel Iron Smile, she's a dwarf that is a known mercenary. And she's good friends with Ispin. He's got a lot of stories about her. You remember quite a few of them.
Were they lovers?
I'll keep it to myself.
Okay.
What an asshole. Is this the party we're
So-
gonna have?
What's Joe?
Cudgel is our captain.
He's in
I'm
charge
her
of them.
lieutenant. And I'm gonna butcher this name, so I'm gonna type it in the game chat.
And then someone
So
else
Liz can pronounce
it for you.
it. Yes, because
It's like
my
Bob.
pronunciation of this name's gonna die.
So,
You said there was pronunciation
type
guides,
or-
right?
It
On
doesn't
some
have
stuff.
all. Yeah, it's very limited what they put in here in the pronunciation guide. It's only a page.
It's either Yave.
Where
Or
where did
Jay.
hold on, where is this?
Where'd
Is
you
this like
put
a
it?
Gaelic
We're
name?
gonna go with Dave.
There it is.
Where's the
I
chat?
have
Oh,
no-
Just scroll down.
in game chat, not in Discord chat or other
Dave.
chat.
oh, okay, yeah,
Gabe.
Gabe. I would say
I'm Gabe, one of her lieutenants.
You gotta say it with an accent.
Gabe.
Now he has to have an accent.
Hi, my name
Hello,
is
I
Gabe.
am Gabe.
Hello, my name is Gabe.
I
I'm not
am in
giving him an
mercenary
accent.
camp.
I'm not giving him an accent.
Oh, unfun.
They don't even give this guy a nationality, okay?
You could give
Oh,
him a
so-
nationality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I'm
he
sorry.
has a name tag that means he's important.
I was just hoping that I was gonna get immersed. That's all I was hoping. Excuse me.
All things are not lost yet.
I was really hoping.
What's
this
he
would
look
be
like?
great.
Give me a second, because they actually have a small description of him.
Was that Law and Order? Who the fuck is
SVU?
Yev? Yeah.
Exactly. Who is Yin?
Who's Yev?
Where did he touch you?
Where on this doll is my soul?
You
Whole
don't
or
have a
soul?
soul.
Soul.
Cause mine's in the same spot.
You don't have a soul. You haven't earned it yet.
Nobody has the soul, and if you give me 5 minutes, I can write down an explanation on why they don't exist. Give me a pen and paper.
Oh god.
I don't know. The soul is kind of psychologically important.
No, it's not real.
Steve, we're echoing through you again. I don't know how.
He has dark brown.
Echo!
He has dark brown hair with light brown eyes, and he's about 5'8".
Sounds like his name's Yev.
Yeah.
So,
It's
Eve.
me, Gabe. I come from lands.
Does he look submissive and breedable? We need more descriptions.
I
That's
look
all
like,
they give me, buddy.
I look like person.
Submissive
I have
and
this.
breedable.
They
How
don't
old
even
is he,
have
Will?
a
It says it right there.
Then you do it. You, the
Submissive
DM, do
and
it.
breedable.
late 20s.
Okay,
He looks like your type, Brandon.
love that. Does he look like he has family trauma? Because then, yeah, probably.
Kind of looks like David.
No. David's got a huge ass though. Does this guy have a massive dump
oh my
truck?
God. God damn it.
Does he?
No.
Does he have a wagon that he's dragging?
Like it'd be funny. I want like characters descriptions to be like that now. Like when it's describing the monster, you know, like in the fucking monster manual, it's like this is a thick boy, you know, like just be like why?
How many
Literally.
C's, Mike? How many C's?
Yeah, how many C's?
9 C's.
9 C's? Wow.
CC's? What are we doing?
We're playing D&D.
Capybara.
He goes, well, I'm going to head back to the camp. I would invite you in, but Cudgel's not here to allow us to have guests.
Where is Cudgel?
She's in town.
Shouldn't she be here? Isn't this an important place?
She's in town.
Come, Boo Grasshopper.
What?
Where's town?
What?
He points. It's up ahead of you in the road.
The road.
Well, if she put you in charge while she was gone, right?
Me and another lieutenant.
Well, then you should be able to let us in then. If she respects your opinion so much, then, I'm sure she'll be okay with you making decisions based on who can and can't enter her,
Orders
camp.
are orders. He's been giving orders. Just let the man.
Exactly.
Let him go. Let's just go to town and.
What about the other lieutenant?
You can speak to.
He's
the
busy
one in
running drills with
charge.
our men.
Running drills.
But
Yeah,
this
and
is
we don't need to go in. All we were coming over here to do was inform them of the scaly bandits that we ran
Yeah,
into.
which we haven't
earlier.
even done that. You've been asking them and tugging on their
Oh, no,
toes for the last 20
I
minutes.
already told them. You were
When?
dragging behind,
When
so I
did
went
you-
ahead and told them.
You mean the monsters that were just mindlessly murdering and eating people?
There you go. Now you're getting to the point. Yes, provide them the information they need.
Well, I told them that from the very beginning.
No, I was standing
They-
over there
they-
with Dorothea, and you were like tugging on their clothes, showing them pictures out of your book, and being really excited. And then your sister started pushing you.
No, I don't recall all that. You must be mistaken.
ADHD.
I
think you're
That's right,
mistaken, Trimble.
Enders.
Because that's
No, I
exactly what happened.
I definitely worked in the bad people on the road.
Anyways,
Yeah, but did they
I'm pretty
understand
sure I
you?
did.
Did you describe them as kind of like frog and lizard people at the same time with wings?
With the knives with poison that is not fun to deal with.
And some
Yes.
of them turn to stone and some of them turn to caustic ooze.
Well, I
Did you
I didn't
describe them
wanna.
like that?
Really,
Huh?
No,
Trimble?
I.
No, you just
well-
showed them pictures out of your
both of
baby
you,
boy.
both of you, stop. First, you're speaking Kinder. They don't speak Kinder. I can hear you, and it's just agitated. Second, speak
Well, why
Common,
did you
and
let-
it's split.
Why? Why did you learn Kinder if you're just going to be aggravated by it
I'm
all
not.
the time?
No, I mean you're not describing it to them in common, so they're just staring at you and giggling.
Well, why can't
Well,
you
Yeah.
translate?
If you're
You
so nosy
speak
and you're hearing
common!
us speak, well, maybe we don't want to right now, and that's our
Ugh.
choice.
Well,
Dorothea.
I'm trying to explain to my brother how he was supposed to give them
I-
the description of the monsters.
Yes.
Well, you're going to tell them.
Are you
you just
going to
gonna-
tell them?
Well,
Good.
I shouldn't have
Lieutenant.
to.
There seems to be up the road. We ran into large reptilian creatures. Mind you, I'll do this in Kinder because I don't realize I'm not speaking common.
Okay.
And then I'll translate in common, adding the fact that he died in the story.
Oh yeah.
But then he
Oh
got
yeah,
better.
that.
But then he got better.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, Dorothea does not speak Kinder, so she's just watching this interaction happening and trying not to laugh.
Just imagine just staring up, just pointing their hands, just wagging their fingers.
Dorothea and Gwillem, because you're kind of just sitting back, not interacting with this interaction, you could easily read this lieutenant's face, and he seems very amused by the whole interaction. You could tell he's had a fucking boring day, and this is a great break for him.
This is the most exciting thing that's happened all day. I feel very sorry for him.
So he goes, well, I have duties to get back to. Do you have anything else you would like to inform us of?
Oh, well, I'm not going to inform you of my duties, but that's just me. And I am getting used to your customs, and I'll look to Dorothea and kind of just whisper with my hand over my mouth. Do all humans just announce their duties like that?
He means his tasks for the day. His tasks.
Mary.
Well, I
What
didn't
he's
realize it.
supposed to do.
Well,
Not
I didn't
his
realize it was.
pose.
Well, why is it a whole chore? I wouldn't
no.
think it would be a whole chore. I
He's
don't
not
take time.
talking about pooing. He's talking about the things he needs to do throughout the day.
Well, we all need to. Yes, it's.
No, not like that, Brimble.
I bump you both in the head.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh, what the? It's rather
Calm.
rude.
Calm.
We are
Deep-
being calm.
Deep breath.
Mhm.
We're having a
Slow
discussion
down.
between twins.
You've been talking for 40 minutes and not
Dorothy's
relaying
gonna put
anything.
a hand on Salvador's shoulder, just like grip a little bit.
Like, oh,
If you're not careful, she's going to kill you.
Yeah.
He's trying really hard to hold back laughter at this interaction of knock it off. It's obviously like a dad scolding his kids. And he's like,
I'm gonna go stand over there by the trees. You deal with them.
Well,
Alright, we should let him go back to his work, and we can continue along the road. Maybe we'll run into Cudgel in town.
Okay.
maybe.
Maybe Cudgel will be at the funeral too.
I'm just gonna shout for the trees. Don't give them options. They're gonna argue for another 20 minutes about it.
I didn't think there was much of options. I mean, we're just going to town, right?
Brimble, let's see what's up the road a bit.
Well, it's going to be
farewell,
that town.
travelers.
Yeah, Dorothy's gonna turn to him and give him like a bow, like sorry, thank you.
All right. Now things get what I consider fun. As you guys enter the town, the first thing you notice is the archway of the town. It
Did we get
is
raided?
What?
Did we get raided?
I don't think so.
I didn't
I'm
see
not
a
paying
raid.
attention.
No, why? We weren't raided.
Oh, it said something about someone joined a raid. That's why I was like, what?
No, it was a
Okay,
heist.
sorry.
It was a heist.
Heist.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
This Donnie emails red. Like,
Please, let's go on. Let's talk about all the NPCs that are shitting.
oh my god.
No, Brimble, they're not pooing.
Ah!
It's the chores they have to do. You know, remember how we had to dye the fabric and hold all of Father's arrows and whatnot?
Everyone watching, this is going to be DragonLance. A third of Kinder arguments, a third of dragons, and a third of NPCs pooing. Just so you know. Just so you're all prepared.
All right, someone give him a weird companion of a monkey that flings poo now.
Oh.
As you guys approach, I should say, you see a large 15-foot tall wooden archway carved of two leaping fish leaping toward kind of each other like that.
Are they kissing?
No.
Oh. Can
As
they?
you, it looks like they might.
Ooh.
As you get closer, you can see the individual scales are about the size of a coin, and there's something written on each individual scale of something, and the outline of drawing the scales looks like they're words as well, but at a distance it looks like two beautiful fish jumping like that. The doors on this poor thing have stood open for so many years without ever needing to be closed that they're a good 4 to 5 inches dug into the dirt. The gate's upkeeped, but it's just obviously never gets closed. You can
Honestly,
see
sometimes 4 to 5 inches is all you need.
Yeah. You can see just off to the side of it, there's some type of fortified keep with a catapult on top of it as you can enter the town. I'll ping where you guys are entering, if the map will let me.
It says it's paused right now.
Yeah, I just took it off pause. Why won't you ping? Because I'm
Brimble,
probably
that
not
looks
on the
like
right field.
fun.
Thank you.
Look,
Yeah.
they hand out free coins upon entry. I'm gonna run
So-
up to one of those fish.
Okay, you run up to one of the fish, and they're scale-sized coin. They're the scales of the
Coin-sized
size
scales.
of coins. Yeah.
No, you
They're
have to put
words.
a coin in and make a wish.
That doesn't make sense. Why people just give away money?
As
No,
you
you put the coin in and make the wish.
But God
As
could
you-
make the wish for free.
Because you have to give an offering.
bramble,
Offering of
you get very disappointed as you get closer to the fish that you realize it looks like prayers for like a healthy fishing day or the harvest will go well or something like that have been. That's what each of the words are going around these scales.
Oh,
They-
it looks like the wishes are all taken.
Doesn't make sense. No one can claim a wish. It's your wish.
And
But
a
they've
lot.
taken all the spots for the wishes.
It looks like
Discuss-
it looks like it's been here for quite a few years.
Oh
I'm gonna look back. Miss Dorothea, will you tell Bramble that wishes can't just be claimed?
One has all its wishes claimed. We'll find another.
There's nothing to be claiming with wishes. I mean, you have to make your wishes come true. That's how it works. I mean, you have to make them happen.
See, told you.
Well, see, since they're all carved in, they haven't been fulfilled yet. So we'll have to wait till someone else's wish is done, and then we can make our wish.
You're just making all this up.
Look at it. Read the words. They're asking for harvest. They're asking for children. They're asking for fish.
They're asking. For
Is there a
children.
spot where there's like is there like like in like Japanese shrines where they have like the empty ones where you can like fill it out and put it on the fish anywhere nearby or anything like that?
It's all one carving. It's not something you can just add
Oh,
to.
I thought it was like they
Yeah.
added the scales in or something. Okay, okay.
It
was
looks
probably
like
done while it was built.
it looks like now that you're getting closer and you're kind of inspecting it, there is places higher up that the scales aren't so detailed.
Okay,
And
I see, I
not
see.
words there yet. So it looks like as people probably of the local town decide to add or need something that year, they come here and carve into this as, hey, I would like to have a good fishing day. I haven't had a good fishing day in X amount of days or years or whatever.
Okay, so it's like, is there like a blank spot that we could do that? Like in theory, I mean, if there's like a blank spot on
If
there we could carve
Put
something.
Bramble on your shoulders, he could probably do that. But it looks like it's been done. All the carvings are
I see.
taking some time, and probably Bramble's not a skilled wood carver.
I'm sure he thinks
You
he
don't
is.
know. You don't know that. Like,
Come on, let's go see what we can find in the town.
Oh, there they go,
Well-
running off.
Oh, remember, we have to be sad because there's a funeral.
oh, you don't have to be sad. Some people like to celebrate someone's life.
Okay,
You're such
so
a
As a-
pessimist.
we'll look to see if the people are sad. If they're not sad, we can be happy. But if they are sad, we have to be sad too.
But Bramble, you're not very good at reading people, so I don't know if I trust your judgment. Just let me do it. I'm really good
Why
with
don't you
people.
guys stick close to me and let me do it?
Oh, that's true. Miss Dorothea knows these people. Well, not to say that you know all humans, unless all humans do know each other. But I'm not
That would
sure if
be
that's the case
weird.
either. Yeah,
I
but
don't
there's
think
stranger
even all
things.
humans know each other.
No, but humans are different.
Yeah, but there's more of them.
Well,
As-
yes, but maybe
Go
that's
ahead.
why they have to know each other then. Because there's so many to keep account of. Miss Dorothea, do you have the leisure of all the humans?
Absolutely not.
Oh, and then I'll point to you, 55. You then okay? May we see the leisure of all the humans, please?
There's no
I
ledger.
don't
of all
think they
the
have a
humans.
leisure of all humans. See? See, I told
Oh.
you they don't all know each other. That would be weird.
Goodness gracious. Well, it must be mighty hard to keep track of everyone then. But okay, so
Okay.
so
As a reminder, I threw up those of you who knew Ispin. You have your letter there from Becklin. So, as a reminder, the Brass Crab is where you were supposed to meet up all of Ispin's friends for his memorial on the same eve, the eve just before the Kingfisher Festival. If someone would like to read this, I would be much appreciative.
Dear
well, we don't
friend,
have one.
I'm
Oh, I guess-
Becklin Uthvaren. I've heard much about you from our mutual friend, Ispin Greenshield. It grieves me to share the news that our dear friend Ispin passed away peacefully here at his home in Vogler. May fortune and the old gods protect his soul. Ispin's friends are holding a memorial for him in the manner he always wanted. It will take place here in Vogler on the eve of the Kingfisher Festival. I write to ask you to do Ispin one last honor and attend. Should you come, accommodations will be available at the Brass Crab. Though the circumstances are sad, see, I told you we're supposed to be sad.
But
I
he's
am
saying it's
eager
not
to
one
meet you and, through our memories, to revel in the life of our great friend. Becklin Uthvaren, Knight of the Crown.
I'ma grab it. You shouldn't take Miss Dorothea's things.
I don't know if this is Miss Dorothea's.
You
It's
have
not.
your own letters. That was
Why would
her
we-
letter. Why are you taking your sister's letter? You each have your own letter.
I don't
Oh,
know
we
why we
didn't
would
get
have
one.
one. Yeah, we don't know
We
him.
didn't know Mr. Ispin.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't know him. Gotcha.
That's yours, Salvador.
Oh.
Oh.
Would you like it back?
No, keep it. Is there like some type of like catnip we can give kinders to keep them calm?
Doesn't
No.
catnip
Better
not
know.
make cats calm?
Look, I said like catnip. Is there
But
like
catnip does make a fantastic tea.
is there like nap time spray?
It's called
Perhaps
Benadryl, the $5 babysitter.
Chloroform?
So let's see. We have to go to the Brass Crab. What is that?
I don't
And I'll
know.
look to.
It's an
Uh,
inn. It's
Okay.
more towards
Well, yeah, but in where?
the town.
Alright.
More
Oh,
towards
okay.
what?
Well, it being
I'm pinging
the
on the
brass, the Brass Crab, I would assume that it's probably by the docks, since it's in the shape of a crab, if I remember.
You've been here.
Maybe not me, but part of me.
Perhaps we can find some guards and ask.
What party?
Find
What's
some
that even mean?
gods and ask.
As you guys start entering the town, you come to your first like 5-way branch off. I'll ping it again on the map so you guys know where.
Dang it. I'm
And
just kidding.
there's people everywhere setting up strings of ribbons and things like that.
Where's the most
Yeah.
action?
I'm getting there.
I'm beelining that way, so I'm just like
Everybody seems friendly as you walk by them. They're giving you a smile and a nod. But nobody's like stopping to talk with you. There seems to be obviously some out of towners maybe here for this festival, and the locals, and everybody's just like, okay, there's people here. Yay! Thank you, Mike. I was just about to do that.
Hey,
So,
you can leave my background music.
following the flow of the
Oh, once I
crowd,
started.
you end up at Town Square. And this is a pretty large tree here. It's a singular tree with a bunch of posts and sitting areas and stuff around the grassy area. And there's clear-cut paths of stone working to find a very nice way around and everything. And there seems to be a lot of really happy people here, just hanging out and chit-chatting and stuff. The house immediately to the north of this looks like something important. As you're kind of cutting through because one of your party members is just running off, trying to find this brass crab, you happen to hear that's the mayor's house.
I'm looking up and waving to everyone I pass by too, like a kid.
Maybe
You
the
go-
mayor
Hi.
knows.
Hi.
You get
Hello.
a lot of hello, hi.
Hello.
You're a good little boy. Some old,
Hello.
not older guy, but some old, we'll say 30ish gentleman rubs your head and says, "You're a good little boy," and just keeps walking.
Kind of-
Grimble,
Hello there.
why did that man
strange.
touch your hair?
I don't know. To be quite honest, I've kind of just stopped questioning what these people do. I don't
Maybe
think
he
it's for
thought
me
you
to
were a
understand.
child. Because you have your baby book.
Well, if he thought I was a child, he probably thought you were a child too, because we look so similar. Unless you forgot that.
Well, I'm not the one holding a baby book.
What? It's not a baby book, first of all. I guess
To
I should
the-
be carrying around a toy like you.
I am carrying around an important artifact.
Immediately to the west of you're figuring out this is the town square. There's a sign on the outside of this place, and it looks like a fish jumping into a bowl. And it definitely looks like an inn or a bakery or something like that. There is people outside eating at a table. It very pleasantly smells of fish and other baked goods.
Welcome in, Raiders. Enjoy carrying.
Hello.
Hi, Raiders!
Um,
got popsicles. We keep them in the basement.
Brimble's gonna like kind of, like when a kid thinks they lose their parent in a supermarket for like 5 seconds before they find them, kind of like
Yeah.
look around and panic for a second, and then grab Miss Dorothea and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Miss Dorothea, can we? I think that's a bakery. Can we go there? I've never had a human bakery before. I would like to have one."
Just take a break,
And I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna grab her
We're
hand
just
and
sitting
then
here. I'm gonna turn my PV.
try to run.
But the mayor's house, he's gonna tell us where the inn is.
We should not go to the mayor's house. We'll go to the bakery. Well, we can ask the baker. He'll know.
Okay.
You don't just march right up to the baker's house. He won't want to see us.
Why not?
This is a
I thought the mayor was the friendly person who spoke at all of the events and did all the things and got elected because he was a good person.
Yes, but he can't talk to every single person at once. And if every single person went up to him every single time they had a little inconvenience, he'd be quite overwhelmed quite quickly.
But we're new in town, he should be greeting us.
Oh, we don't want to overwhelm people now, do we?
You overwhelm everyone you go around anyway.
Oh, that's not true.
That's why I am the salesperson.
as you guys enter
The entire time you two have been talking. The poor elf has been staring.
So real quick side note here for Willem and Dorothea, because you guys aren't trying to. Well, Dorothea is, so I'll give it to actually Salvatore. Because you're trying to wrangle those two a little bit as you go. You guys notice that this place is. There's not a sad face on anybody. Everybody is super happy and seems very eager for the festival coming up. As you enter the Fishbowl Tavern, as it's known by the locals, the smell hits you of fresh baked goods, some ale, and you hear the gentleman who is an older human, an elderly old human behind the counter. One of them go, "All right, thanks, Uncle." And the next person walks up and goes, "All right, Uncle, I'm looking for this." As you guys are kind of milling around a little bit in the line, you realize everybody here just calls him Uncle. Like, you're like, there is no way these people are this related. That's just his nickname of Uncle.
Nate, what's up,
All humans know each other, confirmed.
So
9 months,
eventually
9
you
months.
guys end up to the front, and he's like, "What I've got left for the day is fresh bread, of course my famous fish bowls, and about a half a dozen of muffins. They're blueberry."
Blueberry muffins.
No, Miss Dorothea, do you mind if you asked him if I could have the famous one? That would be nice.
What famous one?
He said there
Are
was
you
a
talking
famous
in
one.
common?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, "Absolutely, young lad. So we've got one fish bowl. Anybody else? Is it just you two, or?"
I
He
would
kinda
like an
looks
ale,
behind-
please.
Kind of looks behind you guys to look at Salvador and Gwillem, or are they part of a different group? And you want an ale? Aren't you a little young to have an ale?
Ooh, a
I am
human
in my
ale.
20s. I am a kender.
They're kindas.
Oh,
Oh.
I'll
ale,
have.
a human ale. That sounds exotic. But I want one of those too.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. All
I'll
right.
just have a muffin, please.
Okay. The whole bill comes to 2 silver.
I
What
Can
about the
Dorothy
elf?
kind of like look? Can Dorothy look at the baker and be like, don't get them there. Don't.
Oh, now you're trying to stop them.
I was like, is
I don't
Dorothea
want
or
them to
Gwilla,
be
are
drunk.
Dorothea and Gwillem, are they getting anything?
Thanks, Nate. Nate just gave us a
Can,
greater
can
healing
I get
potion for no
an
reason.
ale for my elven friend and Dorothea and the tall human gentleman, please?
Just call
So
him.
5 ales, a muffin, a fish bowl,
And a fishbowl for the elf.
and
I'll take a
another
fishbowl,
fish
too.
bowl. 3 fish bowls. Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
So, he serves up 3 decently sized fish bowls. It's a fish chowder, is what it is. It's very savory. And the ales, he just slides 5 ales across the thing. They're all the same size. And when Dorothea comes up and grabs hers, he goes, "Don't worry, the ale's weak here."
I will hand him a whole gold piece and tell him to keep the rest.
Nate threw
He
gold
says
at
this is
us.
way too much. He can't keep that much.
Chris.
Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I know how I'm going to do this.
Free
What happened?
ale.
Free ale.
Nate.
Okay.
Nate, first, Nate gave us a free greater healing potion, so I'm just gonna give that to somebody. right
Okay.
now.
Nate, I am going to throw it in at a perfect moment. It will happen, just not right at this second. All right. So you guys sit down, or are you going to wander around with your food as you go?
Can you
I'll wander around with my ale.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
guess
sit.
Well, you got a fishbowl too, didn't you?
I'll keep an
No,
eye
I
on the.
didn't.
No. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit down and eat my muffin.
Okay.
I'll
So-
sit down with Salvador.
The ale is good, but you can tell immediately it's a fairly weak ale. But it's got a nice light apple oak flavor to it.
Do you have coffee?
I think I
Um,
like the,
sorry,
the
I
dwarven
don't.
ales better.
Yeah, the Dwarven ale is better.
Way better.
I'm-
It's not as sweet.
But
and
we
it
can
makes my head go all fuzzy.
we can, say that we've tried this, and it's an experience, that's for sure.
Those of you who got the soup, you can tell his ale has been carefully curated to go well with his recipe of his soup, of his
Sense.
chowder, his fish chowder.
Here now, why don't you try it with the chowder here? Here, and she's gonna like kind of share with the Kinders a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna
tell it.
share Brimble's chowder.
Okay.
Forcefully, if necessary.
Nah, he would just let her.
I dip my muffin in Brimble's chowder.
That's probably not going to taste
blueberry-
very good.
It's up
Well,
to
I
you if it tastes good or not, man.
No, I think it's all supposed to mix together. I think that's the secret.
Should we put some of the ale in the chowder and see if it goes?
I'll like
Hello there.
gasp with like a big like grin on my face to Dorothea. Like, yeah? Like, is that what we do?
of wild magic!
Is that human custom?
Wait, Chris.
Oh, great! Now we got a wild magic.
Oh no! All right,
Let me turn it on. All right, let me spin it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Round and round
I
it
can never
goes.
read it when it's on the screen, so
Oh, no,
y'all tell me
I'll-
You
what
put a
it's on.
muffin and clam chowder.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
With
That's
some
great.
ale.
Ah. Apparently, we all grow antlers. They will shed
right.
in 24 hours.
Okay.
Brimble, it made you grow antlers.
They gave us a potion.
The fucking soup. That's great. You guys think it made you? Oh god. Well,
No, I think
that's-
the ale made us grow
Yeah.
antlers because we
it's,
all
it's
had
from
the
the
ale.
mixture. It's from the mixing of it all. Yes. Antler
So
chowder.
before you guys leave the little the fishbowl here, and your antlers start to sprout, he goes, "Oh, we found our lucky winners!"
What?
Oh, we just do it to everybody, Distills. We just do it to everybody around.
Uncle comes out and goes, every festival I give out a prize.
Why did
And
you choose for the antlers, Crow?
this year, you guys got this bag of gold. And the group's
Okay.
given 239 gold.
Did you see that?
We got gold for growing
They just-
antlers.
I told you they just handed money out. This is amazing.
Why do I have antlers? This is definitely a side effect from something else.
No. I think that's the whole thing. Is it has to do with the festival. You know, I'm getting kind of used to these customs. I think so. It has to do with the festival, and then the food all mixes together really well, and everyone's in such a joyous, merriment and happy, and that probably has to do with popping antlers out and giving money away, and
Willem, do you have
having
anything to say
famous
about this?
food.
Like you have antlers now too. Like what's your opinion?
I guess I want to talk to Uncle and ask him how long these are gonna last.
They'll probably fall off by morning. When we were experimenting with it, they didn't last more than a day.
Oh, so it is the food? Oh, okay.
So we
Well,
get to
you'll
show up
see me
to the
tomorrow morning if
funeral
they don't, yeah.
with antlers.
Well,
A
in
little
the
bit,
morning.
yeah.
Dorothea,
They'll be gone.
You happen to know where the funeral is?
they're not gonna like ram people with their antlers, are they?
Don't put the idea in their head. This is just
Right.
Why would we ram people without antlers? That would be rude.
Nothing. No.
They would fall. They would just fall out
correct.
faster.
Uncle
Oh, hydrate.
replies,
Did you do a
and
hydrate? I don't have a hydrate, do I?
Uncle replies with directions toward the brass crab.
Thank you.
And so this is a primarily human settlement.
It's got. You see a few elves and stuff, but yeah, like 80% of the population, if not more, is probably human.
Okay, so nobody is seeing the elf as a problem in this town.
They don't
There-
seem to be. They seem to be pretty open-minded here and not shut down or anything.
Keeping an eye on tenders.
What the fuck just happened?
That was me. Sorry, I clicked the wrong freaking thing. I fixed it.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is all just so fascinating and kind of overwhelming, but it's a lot of fun. And I'll look up to Gwillem. So elves, do they have similar customs as well?
We only grow antlers when we choose to.
You can choose to grow antlers just whenever you want.
Wow.
How do
we
you
should
do
go
that?
visit the elves and learn how to do that.
Oh yeah, take us to the elves.
Well,
Miss Dorothea,
we have to
can
wait
we go?
until after the funeral.
Oh, that's right. But our antlers are gonna fall off by then. Mr. Gwillem, do you mind teaching us how to grow antlers before tomorrow so we can keep them?
That's probably several years of study.
Oh, but we don't have that much time, you see. Can you do it faster?
Yeah, I don't think I could get enough language in to impart what you need to know.
Oh, it's okay. I know how to get plenty of language in a short amount of time.
That's my point.
Oh, what?
He just insulted you.
Good one. That was. I like it. Hey, what's up, Cody? Welcome in, buddy.
Okay. So are you guys going to wander toward the brass crab now or no?
yeah.
Maybe they
Um,
have better drinks over there.
Maybe.
I'm
Are
gonna-
we carrying our giant steins?
Yep, we are. They're like as
Are
big
there-
as our head.
Have there been any kinders in this
None.
town?
You've not
Okay.
seen another kinder yet. So I drew on the map your little path you just took. You come to a bridge that looks very, very old. Even at a glance, you can tell this bridge is probably pre-cataclysm. And it's definitely of dwarven make. Do you want to investigate that or just move on toward the crab?
No, because doors are boring.
Oh, yeah.
As you wander more toward the brass crab, you get a little bit of a better look of their wharf, and they've got a lot of ships even tied up at the bases of that old bridge there. So, and that building right there is the brass crab, as it kind of looks vaguely crab-like from the outside and even the entrance.
Place is huge.
As you come in, it is a circular inside building with hallways branching off that are obviously some type of rooms, and maybe one of them's the kitchen as well. Immediately as you come in, you see two crabs locked in combat as a memorial, Muriel, I mean, on
Mural?
the Muriel, on one of
Mural. It's
the
a painting.
mural.
Mural.
It's a painting
Did
and
you say it? I could even hear him say
carving.
He's
it.
saying
and-
Muriel, like the
It's
person's
Muriel.
name.
Muriel's a name. Mural
Oh, I
is
didn't
a
catch it.
painting.
My bad.
Okay, it's a painting and carved into the wall there.
But what if it was a
And-
painting of Muriel?
It's not. It's of two crabs locked in combat.
I think it is now. I think it's a woman named Muriel holding two crabs that are locked in combat.
Inlaid with a lot of brass detailing. This is probably where actually the inn gets its name.
Makes sense.
Um,
yeah, this is the brass crab because it looks like it's in the shape of a crab, kind of.
It is pretty well bustling. As you guys are entering, you quickly realize that the name of the tavern owner is Yalmi. And she looks to be a Igornathi human.
A what now?
I'll post it. It's a type of human in this world.
They
Do you have a
have
picture
pets.
of her?
There is not. Or I would. That
Did
is
you
not
find
what
one?
I told you.
It's
No,
just
I'm
make
not going to
one
go
up.
looking for one. If you want a picture, I'm going to draw you a stick figure.
The two crabs are locked in Miro combat. Their
Yeah,
eyes
I
locked.
will say
They get
Dorothea won't
baby
say this out
crabs.
loud. Dorothea won't say this out loud, but she'll think in her head that the two crabs remind her of the two kinders.
Right? Yeah.
So-
Ergothian.
Argothian.
Ergothian.
Ergothian?
What? Did I miss
So.
something?
Or Ergothian.
Orgothian. I am Orgothian.
Ergothian, it's a type of human from this world.
Very
They
goth-like, pale, dark eyeliner.
You're Gothian.
Very edge-like.
Total edgelord. Total edgelord.
Welcome to my inn. Ugh.
So, you don't have any bards here. Another thing that kind of sticks out about this place is the music's not phenomenal. The music's subpar at best of the bard that's in here currently playing.
Oh, well.
So I'm gonna walk right up to the bar like I own the place
Okay.
and ask for an ale.
I'm gonna walk up too and then kind of like try to climb up on the bar. Not on the bar, but like up to the bar.
There's stools. You can easily get on top of one.
Not easily, but we can get on top of.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that could maybe give us like a tale?
Go ask the bard if you want a tale. I'm assuming you mean a story, young boy.
No, not a story. A tale, and I'll point to my antlers. I just got these antlers in town, and I was hoping maybe you could provide a tale that goes with it.
We have to win the tale.
Oh, that's
you can't
right.
Just
Okay,
ask for it.
I forgot. I'll have one of the famous things, please. And then I'll kind of like put my mouth over and point it to Bramble. That way we can win the tale.
She's kind of blinking at the two of you a little bit, and then
I'm not up on a bar stool. I'm standing on the ground.
you see recognition hit her face, and she's like, "Oh, you won the fish bowls this year. I see. No, we don't have something that could give you. I can give you a fish tail, but I don't think type of tail you're looking for.
Would that give me 2 antlers? Or maybe prolong the antlers I have? The elf told
No,
me
no,
that they
no.
only
He's
last
saying
to the...
that she's saying that she could hand you the tail off of a fish.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And you didn't boost me up. You're so rude to me.
Well, you're strong and independent, aren't you? You definitely have the mouth of someone that is.
Better than your mouth.
Prowling the bars looking for tail. Typical Brandon. Yes, I agree.
Who the fuck said that?
So
Let me go to this chat. Okay.
Dorothea, would you do me a favor and help me into this stool, please?
Don't do it. She's capable.
She'll do it, but then she'll kind of talk to the Stark and be like, I apologize for them. They're still they're learning.
I don't
look,
know.
yeah.
I think I pretty much got it down.
Yeah, sure thing, honey. And
Like an ale.
she'll yeah, she'll order a round of drinks for everybody. And she'll ask the barkeep if that if Buckland Uthaharan has been through here.
Buckland lives here. Are you here for the funeral?
Yes, along with the rest of my companions. Yeah.
Yes,
I
we seem to
see.
all be here for the funeral.
That's
Well,
us.
you're actually in luck. Turn around. As
Did
you
we
guys
win?
turn. Go ahead.
I said, did we win?
Oh. As you guys turn around, you see a older woman in her later years, wearing the Knight of Solamnia armor. So, and she seems to be making not quite a beeline, but she's definitely making her way toward you guys.
Do
Is
I
your
recognize her?
Stronger than the ale at the fishbowls place?
She says yes.
Okay, then
So-
I'll take 2.
I need. Actually, I'm gonna roll it. A 1 will be Salvador. A 2 will be Dorothea, and a 3 will be Gwillem.
Gotta
I
be
told you to
fast.
roll.
You did it wrong.
I did. 1, so it's Salvador.
Oh,
She
well, you know
comes marching right up to you, Salvador, and she goes, "Salvador, yes?
what? Correct.
I see. You look just as it's been said.
That's interesting.
I'm assuming you traveled here for his funeral as I requested.
Yes.
Okay. She kind of steps around you guys and goes to the bartender and goes, "Their room is on me. They're here for Ispin's funeral."
But how are we all supposed to fit on her?
No, no,
Fitting
no.
on
She's
her.
going to pay for the
She's
room.
paying for the room.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's mighty nice
What
of you.
did Father tell you while you were out in the woods? Did he say take everything literally?
Well, you didn't say take everything not literally. So in so many words, I guess.
She turns and does a deep bow and goes, "I am Becklin. I was one of Ispin's dear friends."
Pleasure to meet you, Becklin.
Oh.
This
Tonight
is
we will.
Dorothea, Willem, Bramble, and Bramble.
Ah, Willem's here and Dorothea. Excellent. We have a few more that we're still waiting on. Tonight at dusk, we are going to be on the wharf, and we will be doing his funeral then.
Okay.
Pre-warning. Start thinking of your favorite story Ispin does, or your own story of Ispin.
No, Cody. No. She does not. No.
Oh. It's canon now. It's in the chat.
I just like
It's on the internet. It
like I
must be
said,
true.
Cody's a dad, and it just cracks me up because he plays like the horniest wizard in the world. Like you've seen horny bards, he's a horny wizard,
He does.
That's allowed.
It's hilarious.
a necromancer
Where
wizard.
is-
So he makes his own family.
That is the worst part about being a necromancer, raising a family.
Jesus.
All the
I always think
ex-wives.
I think of that meme where it's like, will you help me avenge my brother? And it's like, Ranger, you have my bow. Paladin, you have my sword. And then Necromancer, and I have your brother.
So that is Becklin.
Oh, you're Becklin. I read your letter. I thought you were a man. I'm sorry.
That's why you can't assume things.
But- Becklin's a woman's name.
Is it?
Well, not. Maybe, yeah, it is. For us, it's a type of mushroom.
That's
Please
strange.
excuse them. Please excuse them. And y'all.
Like in Kindlemore, Becklin's put in soups.
Made of mushrooms.
Or if you get them raw and a little bit red, they make you see the future.
But not grow horns. That's exclusively a human thing. You've pretty much got that down.
I think you guys are going to be a hit at tonight's tonight's scene off of Oaken. I mean
Are we-
Lispin.
Are we supposed to be sad or are we supposed to be happy?
The letter
It would
wasn't
be a
quite too
joyous
sure.
occasion.
Okay, so we can be happy.
So
Yes.
cheer.
I think bittersweet might be the kind of the angle you might want to go for.
So when they start the funeral, we don't all just cheer or clap?
No.
I
Oh.
Well,
didn't-
you can
Okay.
clap at everybody's stories for sure.
Okay. Well, this is all very important because we don't want any accidents to happen in this social situation, now do we? That would be quite embarrassing.
You should probably go put your baby book in the room.
I'm not even getting started with you. Not in front of my new friends.
I'm looking for the link. Hold on.
That's sneaky, Link.
Maybe she
I
can
do not
read the
want it
language
from
in
the
the book.
page.
Why don't you show her your book? And then
Oh,
she can
okay.
tell you that it's a baby book.
No, she won't. I'll do that though.
I'm gonna whisper to Dorothea.
Okay.
Why does he have a baby book?
I don't know if it's actually a baby book. I'm not entirely sure what it is.
He holds it like it's like a baby doll. He keeps it with him. It's kind of weird. It's a little cute, but also weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really cute, but I don't know. I don't think it's a baby book. I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know if it's like his diary or something.
Ah.
He's very defensive of it.
We found
Or
it in a
perhaps-
ruin.
Where did you come from? I was whispering.
You
Uh,
see these big ears? Do you think they're just for decoration?
I'll yeah, I'll
Look, a
go up to
squirrel.
Becklin and like hold the book kind of up. Excuse me, Uncle. Do you mind if can you read this? You look well traveled, so.
Real quick, Kate, I sent you her spelling of her name and how I found a picture of her. So if you want to go get a good look at her, because I know you can't see everything so good. So
I
All
ship
right.
her and Dorothea already.
Yeah, I was looking on the stream, so I saw her.
okay, I wanted to make sure you got a look at her. That's the big
Thank you.
Okay, with that being said, before you get a What the frog just happened?
Chris broke something. Chris
What'd you
closes-
break?
All
he
of
left.
my Chrome
We
stuff
grew our
just
tails finally.
closed, so I got to get back into everything. Going forward,
We finally grew our
um,
tails.
going forward.
So
Uh,
Brimble holds his book up to the hostess.
Before I
And
get that far, Brimble, you pull out your book and actually start flipping through pages, and you stop at the first guy fighting a dragon, using a lance, and the markings on that knight's armor are pretty identical to what's in front of you.
Yeah, so you can read this. You know what
Okay,
it's doing? It's like you, right? With the armor.
that
This one's you, by the way.
she does take the book from you, and she goes, "Oh, I don't know the writing, but I'm familiar with. I believe this is.
Okay, but you're holding it for too long now. I need that back.
Okay, here you can have it back.
You can look at it, but I didn't say you could grab it.
I'm sorry you held
how
it
was
out. I
she
thought I
supposed
was
to
allowed
look
to
at
take
it
it.
without
I can hold
turning
it
You said
up
it
and now when you're ready for the next page, you just let me know and I'll turn it for you.
This looks to be one of our famous heroes
See it, adults.
who eventually started fighting on
Hmm.
or fighting with as an ally a great silver dragon.
Oh, see, look at that. Then they don't put
And
stories like that in children's books.
you know this book well enough at this point. You're like flip, 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 like this one, and it's the same guy on not on a riding a dragon, flying in the sky.
You can ride. You could. So who's this? The one that's riding?
I'm trying to actually find his name as I'm running through this. I can't remember off the top of my
I
head.
need you to figure this out quickly, please. I'm on a time crunch. These horns are gonna go away any second now.
He said they would fall off tomorrow.
Has it not been tomorrow?
It has not been tomorrow. Here, I'm gonna cheat.
Aren't their antlers getting tangled up together because they're getting close?
Butting heads so much.
No. I'm assuming they're not literally slamming heads at
as
each
they're
other.
arguing, they're like hitting each other's antlers and like doing the whole.
I have a feeling they would have tried it at least once, but not out of an argument, just out of like just being
Curiosity.
just being kind of dumb.
They're getting
Like on the way
weird-
to the bar.
they're
Yeah.
getting weird gear.
His name is Huma Dragonbane.
See.
Dragonbane.
Human?
Dragonbane?
Huma.
Oh,
Huma. Huma Dragonbane.
Well,
Now,
it's
can
not
you
very
confirm for my
creative.
brother that this is a baby book?
Ooh, I'm sorry to tell you that's not.
Ha! See, I told you, it's too important.
Now, what about this thing? And I'll
like
hold
a
up my
teen
bauble.
magazine.
She starts to take it from you and stops and go, "Can I hold it?"
That's a good question. Maybe you should ask it.
Okay, you can tell her from facial expressions, everybody else except for the kinder. She is indulging her in this and leans down to it and goes, "May I hold you?" And then she reaches out and takes it and looks at it for a few seconds and goes, "It's just some little."
Oh, tell me it speaks to her. Tell me it speaks to her
It
too.
doesn't. It's some little bauble.
Huh, that's weird.
I do believe that is, though, a child's toy.
Ah!
Well, when
See?
I picked it up, it sang
That's
at me.
embarrassing.
That's interesting.
A really sing-songy voice.
Bramble, you're embarrassing yourself. Just stop.
So the funeral's tonight on the wharf. As some of his honored guests, you can participate in the funeral a little bit if you would like. There will
Real
be
babies.
a couple people passing out some flyers and flowers and candle boats that you place on the water toward the end.
So do we put the flower in the boat?
No small one. You would throw the flower into the water at one point in the ceremony, and then light the candle and put it in the water at another part of the ceremony.
Okay.
Why would you light the water on fire?
The water doesn't burn, it's a candle.
Yeah, water doesn't burn, duh. That's what I was asking.
You
No
light
water.
the candle, then put the candle in the boat, and then put the boat with the lit candle in the water.
Y-
You spent way too long in the forest with Father.
Seems like a lot of work just to make an entire boat for a flower.
No, you don't put the flower in the boat. You throw the flower into the water.
Well, I guess. I don't think that will make the flowers thrive, though.
No, the
Maybe.
flower's been plucked, so it's already dead.
But flowers need water to survive.
Only if they've not been plucked.
Yeah, that's why it's confusing why they're plucking them.
Well, they
Can I
pluck
get more ale? It's gonna be a long night.
They pluck the flower because they want to look at the flower.
Becklin nods and gets an ale with you and starts to drink it a little bit while you guys are here.
So you
After-
put the dead flower in the water as kind of symbolism for putting the dead body into the water.
No,
Oh.
you put your brother on the boat, then you put the dead flower in the water, and you push your brother out to
Speaking-
sea.
Speaking of the dead, I don't think I know. Miss Dorothea, how did you know Mr. Ibsen?
Dorothea's face is kind of like falls a little bit. And she's like, well, it's not exactly a happy
Feel
story.
of wild magic.
Oh boy. You better give
Not
the
during,
Dorothea
not during,
sad
not during the
background.
not during the sad monologue. Jesus.
Of course, it's during the sad monologue.
It
Chris,
has to be during the sad monologue.
it's teleport up to 60 feet away, unoccupied space.
Okay.
I don't know if you played that.
Woof. So, mid conversation, on stage, there's a magician doing very, very poorly with prestidigitation, doing tricks and some other simple sleight of hand stuff. It's very, very blatantly obvious. And at one point, and he goes, and it vanishes! And he's still holding the dumb rabbit. But you guys disappear. And you all end up at different spots on the outside of the inn. In the middle of the street. Gwillem, unfortunately, some children were playing where you were, and one of them slams into you and lands on his butt.
I'll help him up by offering an antler.
You offer him an antler. Okay. He's kind of taken back a little bit, but seeing your antlers, he stands up and he goes, "Are you a fae?"
What you
For
call me?
today, I am.
Wow, you're not going to take my name, are you?
Are you? Do you have it on offer?
No, I want to keep my name. My
Oh,
mommy told me never to tell a fae my name.
well, would you like an extra one?
Will it be a fae name?
Yes.
Yes!
What's your point person within fireball distance?
All right. Your Fey name is.
Damn it,
Jewel.
Nate.
Nate casts fireball.
Okay, hold on. What's his Fey name?
His fairy name is George.
Love it.
My Fey name is George?
Oh my god, this is George's origin story.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
The little kid bolts off to his friends because they're kind of standing back like, uh-oh, is he in trouble?
This
And he goes-
kid grows up to be a wizard necromancer that fights dragons, just so y'all know.
And he goes, I'm part Fey now. I have a Fey name. It's George. And they run off just playing and gallivanting. So, I'm assuming at this point everybody will attempt to make their way back in.
If we
Yeah.
can find our way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and beeline and find the kinders.
Bramble is very lost, very sad, and her brother's not near her.
I hope
So
you
she's
find your
panicking.
kinders.
So
Yeah, can we have our tokens maybe on the map? That might be helpful if we're all separated now.
Sure, we can do that.
yeah.
I'm in the bar.
No, you disappeared too.
Oh, I
What are
disappeared
you?
too?
What are you immune
Yeah,
to the
whole
wild magic?
Teleported 60.
Oh, well,
So-
Chris, here,
Did
Chris, I'll let
anybody
you
land
place
in the
everybody.
water?
That's what I'm working on. That's not a player. Bloop,
Oh, it's me.
bloop.
There you go.
Actually-
I placed everybody.
I'm gonna put you there. And put you there. And Golem's over here. Actually, Golem ended up over here. Where the
We
kid
just got
clung.
teleported right outside the tavern.
60 feet's not too far.
Okay, so I'm not panicking and
So
scared.
I was sitting. So now I'm laying on the ground.
Yeah, you kind of get that plump off my tail, my butt, my bone.
I'll just lay there. I'll just.
You're away
Sucks.
from the kinder, which was kind of a wish. I mean,
I just played my own ailment. Like, this is you, isn't it?
so
This is you.
Dorothea, go ahead and Bramble, roll me a perception check to see if you see each other. It's fairly crowded, like I've been mentioning. There's a lot of people on the streets.
Nope, don't notice anything. No idea. I just walk right past her. To the front of the bar where we went in.
What did she roll in Roll20? I mean, in D&D Beyond.
I rolled a
roll
dirty
20.
20.
Ooh, she rolled a dirty.
Hey.
Dirty 20. All right. You see Bramble
Nasty.
running around trying, and she's looking in barrels and up on glancing up on rooftops, attempting to try to find her brother. I'm
He's gonna
assuming with
grab her by the scruff of the neck.
I
Okay.
like the part where you said looking at roofs at first, and I was like, when did she get so tall?
so. She even stops to ask a dog, have you seen my brother Brimble?
Roof.
And the dog he's laying there just chilling out, looks at her like,
Is it a golden
Ah.
retriever with a wizard hat?
no.
There you go.
But he has
This
a
is
happy
everyone's
tail.
origin story.
I pet him. He doesn't
And
seem
that's-
to like me.
No, he actually is. He's friendly. He's very domesticated, and that's where, just as you go to pet him, unfortunately, is where Dorothea grabs you by the scruff and pulls you back.
Oh, I was going to ask the dog where my brother went.
I don't
Wait,
think
is
you
that-
get much of an answer from him.
Is that legit
you
lore?
sure?
Do kinders have scruff? Like, can we pick up kinders by the back of their necks?
I was
Or-
imagining like the back of her shirt or so.
Oh, can
Happy
we
skin on the
please
back.
can we please have it to where they can be scruffed?
Like they're like it's all pulled back, like their face skin. Yeah, like
Well, they're kind of cat-like, right? In their
Yeah, your
mannerisms.
ADHD mannerisms. That'd be great.
Uh-huh.
Pick you up. You become all passive.
We like
Paralyzed.
curl our little limbs in.
I'm just gonna give this one away. Xavier, what are you doing, Brimble?
I'm gonna head back inside, trying to avoid any kinder that I can see.
Oh my god.
Give me a perception check.
There's just 2.
There's 2 kinders. Just
Ooh,
2.
23.
Oh damn.
You see Bramble, and you're like, nope.
Brimble.
And Brimble, I mean. And you kind of do some shadowing in the crowd and make it back in without him noticing you. So. However,
Well, yeah, we should
Xavier,
find
Not
we should find the
Xavier.
brothers.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it go.
Not
you can
Xavier.
probably hear Brimble going, but I'm trying to find my brother.
Oh,
This dog
yeah.
might know.
I'm ignoring. I'm just laying on the ground.
You're like, nope, not dealing with it.
I'm drinking
Yeah,
the ale,
as
so
we're
I
coming
just
around to
pour
the
you into my
front, I
face.
probably see him and like help him
Well,
up as we see
Why,
like.
why are
everything
you on the
above him.
ground? I'll be like standing like right in his face.
Okay.
There is no escaping you, is there?
Why would you want to escape me?
Nothing. It's okay.
I mean, we did save your life back there.
You sure did.
I mean,
Much
I
appreciated.
melted one with just one word.
Whatever you say.
Okay. Would you like
So-
some help up?
No, I can things.
Salvatore,
Was
while
she gonna hand him her hand so he can get up an inch off the ground?
Hold her down. Since I'm wearing full plate and I weigh a lot more than she does.
well,
I was gonna say,
Salvatore,
Dorothea helped him.
while you're laying there on the ground, a dwarf approaches you and goes, "Are you okay? Have you had that much to drink already?"
No, I could use some more.
Do you know where to get some decent ale?
The Brass Crab has some decent ale.
Is it the best ale in town?
Now that I've found since I've only been here a few days.
I should tell Brimble that when we find him.
Dorothea and Gwillem, go ahead and give me a history check.
Ow.
Give yourself your own history check.
Oh my god. The drama.
I rolled an out one. I'm looking for Brimble. Let me pay attention to this dwarf lady.
Probably
Yeah.
gonna.
It was affecting me more than I thought.
Actually, you won. It's the higher. I was just looking for a higher roll. You remember a description? You're like, there's no way. This might be Cudgel. One of Ispin's friends. He told stories about all the time.
Are you here for the funeral as well?
Oh shit, Gwillem, I'm sorry, you're not a part of this scene. I'm gonna give it that. Dorothea, this dwarf that's standing over Salvador, there's a good chance this could be Cudgel.
Yeah,
Are you-
she'll be watching this interaction between Bramble and Salvador, and then look over the dwarf, and she's like, you wouldn't happen to be Cudgel, would you?
I would.
Oh, okay.
Your guards are very rude. They wouldn't even let
They
us
were
come in
very
and watch the
polite. They
train.
were very polite.
Well, good. That means they're obeying my orders.
They said that we had to ask you to get in.
That's true.
Bum, bum, bum.
So
And-
she'll put out a hand, Salvador, to help you up.
Salvador
I'll,
died.
I'll show her my bauble. Do you know what this is?
I'll
A
take it.
toy?
I can't believe Salvador's dead.
I'm fucking dead.
Bramble, what are you doing right now?
Bramble
Honestly-
is asking the dwarf if she knows
Bramble.
what the
Bramble.
Brimble is probably just like, if there's people around, just probably like waving, looking up and waving like, hello, hi, hello, good evening. And then if anyone stops to humor him, he'll probably go on a whole tangent on like, yeah, so and then me and my friends were on the road, and then we got attacked, and then but that was like before that. We were 2 years ago. I was at home, and then my sister ran away, and then after that, I found this book, and then after that, I found this butterfly, and this butterfly led us over here, and then over here is where I met Miss Dorothea. Dorothea is a human, kind of like you, and like just going on and on, and until they just like walk away probably,
The
and
only
then just
person that
continues to hi,
actually,
hello. And,
the only person that actually humors you when you pull out your book, it's a child about your height actually. She snatches it from you and goes, "Oh, can I read it?"
no, and I'm gonna snatch it back.
Oh,
Well, it's not for children. It's not a children's book.
but
It's
that
for
doesn't.
adults only.
Is the child
just
slightly
means-
bigger than him?
Actually, just a little bit smaller of a girl. She's
So,
like, that
like-
just means we have to read it at a table. We can't leave the table with it.
What? That's not what a children's book means. A children's book means it's for children, and an adult book means it's for adults.
I'm allowed to read adult books at the table. So let's go
Well,
find a
the-
table.
Well, then you go find a book as well. You're not reading this one. It'll give you nightmares.
You're a mean boy. And she runs off.
And I'll say in Kinderspeak, and you're a stupid girl. And then I'll
Remember, you
keep saying,
guys look
hello.
like-
Hi."
Remember, Kinder looked like little kids to most folks.
Like fully, like
Okay.
what, 20 years old though,
Mhm.
or however.
Yeah.
I did say we were in our early 20s.
Yeah.
Most people thought Tasselhoff, until he started getting gray hair, was a child.
And then they thought he was a child with gray hairs.
No, then they were like, that's an old Kinder. So, okay. So, she helps you up, Salvador, and you guys can make your way into the brass crab again if you want. Brimble, not Bramble, Brimble can probably see everybody entering, and I'm assuming Bramble's going to run over to you.
Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
Yes. Not quite sure how we got out here, but plenty of people were hearing my stories, which is kind of nice that people were so interested. Where did you go?
I went, on the other side. Apparently, that magic man can do real magic.
Oh, there's no such thing as real magic.
Yes, there is. I casted a spell.
No. It must have been
It
some kind of illusion. You
killed
weren't
the
paying attention. There's always some sort of sleight of hand or something. You don't know what you're talking about.
As he's saying that, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to like make him fart.
Oh, okay. Before we do the wheel of magic,
Are you gonna be this character now?
I just wanted to make you fart because he said magic's not real.
yeah, you just
I didn't
sounds
make
like
you
just
shit
let
your
a bad
pants.
fart.
Okay? I just,
You can make it smell like you did. Okay, before we do the wheel of
just a
magic,
sound, just a sound effect.
you guys hear, look out, the crate fell over. And
Oh my god, the Kinders are dead.
on the edge of the dock, because this is a covered dock right here,
Docking.
on the edge of the dock right there, a crate falls over and explodes.
This-
And
This is
yes.
good. This is our face are blackened by a small explosion.
and a bunch of fireworks end up igniting and going off. I would like Dorothea's probably over here as well. Dorothea, Salvador, I gotta roll for Cudgel, and the twins to give me a dex saving throw.
I am changing my dice now.
Uh-oh.
I got a 23.
That is like the
23.
third time they
did.
faked me out.
Okay. So unfortunately, Bramble's the only one who gets hit by one of the fireworks for 2 points of damage. That was the fireball, folks. Now we can do the wheel of magic.
Which is, we have blackened
was,
faces due to an explosion.
Yeah.
His antlers falls off.
No,
No,
the
not our
antlers are stuck
antlers.
24 hours.
You take that. You take that back.
Take back those antlers.
Take back what you said about the antlers.
I've got a grown attached to these. Elven fire. Wait, is that Elven or 11? That's Elven fire.
Elver.
Elven fire bean chili. Man, it has a kick.
Oh, it's not letting me move my token because it has you on there.
What?
No, you just need to move the whole square.
There we go. Okay.
Why are you putting me in the water?
You're going
Just trying to put you somewhere next to him. It doesn't work well.
Anyway, we should go back inside and hear about this funeral.
Are we not worried about the fireworks that went off?
Fireworks are celebrations.
Should we be?
There's nothing to worry about.
It looks
Oh,
like
okay.
nobody really got hurt. I mean, like,
Just his sister.
uh,
No one
it,
important got
it kind of bashed her in the head. She's got a light bruise.
God.
She wasn't, she was over there holding the cannon, staring down the.
She's like,
That's
what's this
alright.
thing doing? And
What
ignites
does
in
this
her hand.
do?
Alright, so we're heading back in.
I lost 2 fingers. Why?
What is that voice?
Come on, it was just powder. It's just a little black.
Alright, I think we're heading back inside.
Yes.
Okay. You go inside and Becklin and
Elven Firebean Chili.
Cudgel actually give each other a friendly hug to each other and kind of go off in their own corner, talking and bullshitting with each other.
Shitting on each other.
After about 20-30 minutes of that, Becklin comes back up to you and goes, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm staying at the Keep. You probably passed it as you came in town, unless you came in by boat. Tomorrow morning, I would invite you guys to come for breakfast.
Is that
Okay.
where the mercenaries are stationed?
Wait. For the
Yeah.
first or second breakfast.
First, and no, just when you came in by the fish gate,
Oh, okay, gotcha. I understand.
I live in the Keep that's right up there.
The one with the stolen wishes.
No, that's the doors.
Oh, okay.
And they're not stolen. They were just used before you could get to them.
So the one with the catapult on top, that's my Keep, if that helps.
Oh, like fun.
I mean, I
Don't you
can't see
think
the
so,
top of
brother?
your keep, but that's very detailed.
No, as you guys came up, you could see that there was a catapult on top.
Thanks for telling me.
I know
this,
the
man.
map doesn't show it, but there's
Just-
actually a catapult on top.
Well,
Alright.
okay. So what time's breakfast? We'll try to be there.
2 hours after the sun comes up?
Oh, okay.
Takes you 2
Well,
hours
okay.
to cook breakfast.
No, that's when I get done with my morning training.
Training for what?
To be in wars.
Yeah.
Deal with
Wars?
kinders.
You're-
See,
you're
you see, Becklin's an ancient kinder hunter.
I've heard about you. You can't see your reflection in a mirror either. Or say the alphabet backwards. So quickly, say the alphabet backwards.
He believed in snipes, too.
She laughs at that. And she goes, Cudgel, you gotta hear this! And she walks back over to Cudgel. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the day. It's late midday, so somewhere between about 3 o'clock-ish.
Maybe
Well,
let
probably
Dorothea
have
finish
something-
her story before we get
Yeah,
teleported somewhere else again.
yeah, and Dorothy was kind of like relieved that she didn't have to like say her story. She was about to like kind of like dip, and you're like, "Oh wait, by the way, Dorothea, you gotta say your story." And she's gonna be like,
You could tell it now, or you could save it for that part.
I might save it for the funeral, right? Is what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I was like, I'll save it for the funeral.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Brimble, it's very important not to talk while other people are talking, giving their eulogy for the dead.
Well, obviously. I hope you're just reminding yourself out loud. Well, are you two saving your eulogies for tomorrow as well? Are you gonna keep how you know it's been a secret from us as well?
We
Oh,
could just
pointing
listen
to
to them in the
Salvador
I haven't kept any secrets
funeral.
from you
and Willem.
that you know of.
I mean, we know you were dead, and then you got better. Because my
Sure.
brother healed you.
That is true.
I wasn't dead though.
Yes, you were. You were dead.
I
as a
saw it.
doornail. All your blood had come out.
It's true. I was there. I remember.
He had to touch you, and it was gross.
Oh, it was very, very. His hands were wet.
They were warm.
Wet.
You know, Mr. Gwillem was the smart one. He stayed out of the way of the people attacking him. Maybe
Right,
next time you should try
he's-
doing that.
He's still the smart one, sitting over there, away from all of us.
Yeah,
Well,
he
that-
did what I did and threw things at them.
No, he used a bow. He didn't throw anything.
Well, then how do you think that arrow landed to one of them?
He used the bow.
I'm gonna
to
go
throw
walk
the arrow.
around the city. You guys, yeah, look at you.
You
have
don't.
great.
You don't run up to somebody with an arrow. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Why would you walk up to someone and poke them with an arrow? That didn't make
Yes.
any sense.
I don't have a spell. I'm gonna use mold
It's
earth
okay.
to mold a statue of myself sitting there still as I wander away from the conversation.
Counter spell. That's fine.
Against mold earth, like
Just create
Um,
a bonfire in the middle of the room.
Is anybody else going to go explore the city a little bit more?
Brimble, we should see if there are other bakeries.
Oh, that's a good idea. There's gotta. You think there's more than one?
We're not wearing enough color prints. Here, let me dig in my bag for a moment.
Give me more.
So I'll dig out
Yeah, because
some
we could. Maybe we can
colorful
find somebody.
fabrics from my bag.
Yeah, we
I'll
can
hand
maybe
him
find
a
somebody
very
to start
loud
buying
shirt.
them.
Okay.
I want to
He
That's a
gets
check
good
like
out.
a
idea,
loud
too.
Hawaiian shirt and some khaki shorts.
I want to check
Miss-
out the stone bridge that's collapsing.
Okay.
I'll like grab one of the fabrics from Bramble, and I'll be like, Mr. Gwillem, would you mind keeping this with you too? And if anyone asks where you got it, just tell them about the Kinders and Kindamore, and that they'll figure out the rest. They'll be so enticed by it, they'll want to
Stone
rush over.
is fabrics and fineries.
If you don't mind, and I'll like wave like a piece of textile, like fun
Like
textile.
A textile sample.
Mhm.
But we're dressing as tourists.
As tourists, so people know you're a tourist. You're not from here.
like
Yeah.
you already don't stand out enough.
All right. So I'm gonna kind of do just around the table here a little bit. So give me a moment, people. Gwillem, you go check out the bridge. You see a small bell. Oh, sorry, wrong part.
Ring
Hold
my
on.
bell. Ring
Okay,
my
this
bell.
bridge looks like, now that you're up here actually checking it out, it looks like it was never finished. It's not crumbling away or anything. It's very sturdy and sound. It just never got finished. The construction and the technique for doing it is kind of lost to you. It doesn't make sense, but it's definitely pre-cataclysm. So this was probably something was being built quite a long time ago, and due to the cataclysm, just fell apart being built. However, there is quite a few simple ferries and barges here that are tethered to different spots of it for crossing the river if you wished. It looks like they're big enough to get maybe a small wagon on, but nothing like a large wagon is going to have difficulty being on one of these. There is one currently crossing, and you figure it probably takes about 10 minutes. As you're kind of standing around looking at this, a guy will walk up to you and be like, "It's a silver piece to cross."
I'll take him up on it and take the ferry out.
Okay.
Go
So are you?
across the ocean to get away from the Kinders, right?
It's a river. It's a river.
I mean, that's
You.
the last time we ever see.
So
Yeah, he's gone. He's leaving the party.
it takes you a full 10 minutes to get across. And when you get to the other side, are you just going to go back across, or are you going to hang out over there for a little while?
What is over there? Is there any other part of a settlement, or is it?
No, there's no part of a settlement. There's a. You can tell some people camp here from time to time, and like they arrived late in the day, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're not crossing the river tonight. We'll do it tomorrow morning. That type of camping spot. And it's very, very sparsely wooded, like maybe a tree every 15 feet. There's not a lot of brush either. It's grass. It's got a lot of grass, but that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll spend a little time looking around and then take the next ferry back.
Okay. So, you spend actually 2 silver because it's a silver once each way. So, and that'll occupy probably about an hour, maybe 2 of your time. Xavier, I noticed you went back to the town squares where it looks like.
Oh,
Savior.
I'm just moving. Is there
Oh.
like a?
If you're just moving, then I'm going to put you somewhere.
Yeah. I just.
You follow the bustling people and find yourself in a market way.
Okay.
It seems to be a market of people selling local produce and fresh fish of the day. I mean, it is right here, like barely a stone's throw from where a lot of the fishermen dock and stuff. So it kind of makes sense here.
A lot of fishermen on fishermen docking.
Yeah.
Nice.
You did pass a sign, by the way, that said Wharfinger Office, and you figure that's probably this building right here. That building right here is the person who runs the wharf to make sure everything's going well and stuff. So,
Who runs the wharf?
where is I lost the market?
It was like right here. But you.
No, the telling of the market. You can pick up some simple fishing supplies here if you wanted. There is actually one guy renting a couple boats and tackle supply to a couple that look like they're here visiting for the festival, because they're not dressed like everybody, like the locals you figured out. And one of the things you do see, because you know Kinder, there's actually a Kinder selling stuff here. Upon checking out that person's stall, it looks like they're repurposing fish bones and making puppets designed like animals and sea serpents.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I get 2 puppets from you?
Sure. What type? I'm
What's the
Frostwind.
most annoying animal? Hello.
Okay.
What's the most annoying animal you could think
Well, do you want annoying for sound, or annoying for movement, or annoying for
of? Sound.
sound? Oh, I'd say that's the whippoorwillow, and I actually have one, but I've only got one, and
Oh,
he
that's
holds up this bird.
beautiful. Great craftsmanship. Do you have another one that would like the most annoying in the sense of personal space?
Personal space, personal space.
Where are you getting at with this?
I would say that would be probably this weasel here.
Perfect. How much for both?
For both, a silver.
Here's 2 silver. Keep the change.
Oh, thank you, thank you. As you start to walk, it goes, "Hey, wait! You dropped this." It's your coin pouch. Everything's in it, but that was your coin pouch. Apparently, Frostwood's giving it to you. I recognize it. It's got your picture on it.
I used prestidigitation to make him hear his own voice at his stall.
Oh, I think my cousin's here. Hold on, I'll be right back. And he turns
Hi.
around and goes back to his stall. That's one way to get rid of a kinder.
Jeez. There's
Oh.
no escaping kinders. They're
He's the
everywhere.
only kinder in this whole town.
But you
So-
thought his cousin was calling him?
Yeah, he heard his own voice, so I thought it was his cousin.
Even though
Makes
he's the
sense.
only kinder in this town.
Yeah. Welcome to
Huh.
kinder logic, buddy. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone but you.
Fair.
So, all right. So that's you. You made it to there. What are you 3 doing?
I'm
We're
probably
looking
gonna
for
be
another. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna be trailing the kinder. Like I want to kind of like be following them and keeping an eye on them to make sure they don't get into too much trouble. But I don't want to be like within their like perception, so to say. I want to sneak behind them because like the whole like oh yeah, how do you know Ispen like brought up memories from her? She does not want to be dealing with excitable little kinders being like, hey, baby, look at this.
You just gotta get him to focus on something else. Don't forget.
Change your focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were trying to find a bakery, I think, right?
We're trying to find a bakery.
Okay. That's going to put you over here near Xavier. You guys are going to
Oh,
wander to the
God.
market area.
Not Xavier.
I mean, not Xavier, Salvador. You guys took the
55.
long way.
See, it could be my other personality. It's fine.
Oh,
guys are on the
gonna
other
make
side.
Kinder?
Eventually, probably. So you guys are looking for baked goods. Give me a perception check.
Nice.
Yay!
Nice job.
I see everything.
No.
Brimble, you're following your nose very heavily, and you come across the stall that is selling cupcakes that are actually frosted, and some brownies. They've got some chocolates and some fresh baked bread and stuff, and they've got a little oven behind them that is putting off a most delectable smell.
Oh my goodness. This smells really good. Did you make all these? Pointing to her, talking to whoever's behind the
It's
counter,
a-
but probably not looking at them.
That's okay. It looks to you glanced at the guy, but with your perception roll, he looks to be a male in his mid-20s. Goes, "Yep, I baked everything here myself."
My goodness, exceptional job, exceptional job.
If you can wait 5 minutes, I'm going to have cookies out.
I'll wait even longer if you can bring some honey buns.
Ooh, I sold out of honey buns earlier.
Well, it doesn't. It was such a
Frostwind.
skilled bakery. It must not be any issue to make some real fast.
Ooh, I don't. The other problem is I'm out of honey for the day. Frostwind always comes over and clears me out almost a couple hours after opening. I've made extra, and he catches on and comes over and cleans me out again. I swear
Oh.
that Kinder runs on nothing but honey and bread.
Kinder?
Well, yeah, Kinders run on honey and bread.
Yeah, that's why we're asking for the buns.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you kind of look like Kinder, but you got horns. That's kind of weird.
Oh, we won this the fish bowl.
We're winners.
Oh, that explains it. Last year it was pig noses. You're lucky you got antlers this year.
I wanted a tail. But I'll take antlers. Did you know
Wants a
elves
tail.
can grow antlers whenever they feel like it?
I've heard Faye could. He looks a
Well,
little perplexed at your question.
We have more wild magic.
oh god.
Ooh.
Wild magic! Roll that beautiful bean footage. We're at a good spot.
Rolling.
Kate, the wig had to come off. I just noticed.
I'm telling you now, if we land on the fireballs, re-rolling. I'm not taking that one.
Chris, you get to cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet.
One of the Kinders, one of the Kinders, one of the Kinders.
Please, one
Can
of
you
the
imagine a flying Kinder?
Look at there. I've got a perfect chance for it. So just, you're good. I'm not throwing it in. The stuff chat's doing most of the time, I'm not throwing in immediately. Like the potions, I'll give those away right then and there, and the advantages and stuff. But
No, I'm not trying
like
to brag,
wild
but
magic, I may not be
I've
doing
killed 13 people
right
with my emote battle so far. I'm about to
How?
kill
Nice.
Liz.
Because you have a
I've
sword.
now killed 14 people. No one can defeat me.
Hey, it looks like you're full on health again too.
Yeah, you
yeah.
get healed whenever you kill someone.
Oh, really?
That's what I was saying. So, all right. So, are you going to hang out for the 5 minutes, or are you going to explore the rest of this place?
We'll hang out for the 5 minutes that it takes for him to finish the cookies.
Okay. He's charging a copper a cookie, and he's got 2 dozen.
Super
I will
cookie.
hand him a gold.
Are you taking all the cookies?
This is the smallest coin I have.
No, you've got smaller coins. You can break it down freely.
Okay, then I'll give him 2 coppers, 1 cookie for me and 1 cookie for my brother.
Okay.
I'll hand him 3 more. We should get one for the others. You know, they just lost their friend. Maybe this will cheer them up. Even though I guess you're supposed to be happy as well. I'm still kind of trying to understand all this. But cookies gotta help, right?
You guys know Ispin? You knew Ispin?
Oh no.
No.
We're accompanying our escort to the funeral.
Oh, okay.
Means all 1 copper a cookie? What the heck? That's a really expensive. What's in the cookie? Crack? Probably.
A copper's the lowest coinage.
It's a penny per cookie. A penny.
Well, you know.
So they're sugar cookies that are kind of super soft. So yeah, he gives you guys your 5 cookies.
Sorry, I had to laugh at Mike dying.
I died.
So you said you'll have some honey buns tomorrow, right?
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
okay.
can beat Frostwind over here, he usually gives other people a little bit of a
Look,
chance, but not
hey,
much.
look. Man, Chris isn't good at economy, okay? Don't worry about it.
What was the name of the human
As you take
that I said
uh,
had a name that is Mushroom and Kinder speak?
start to expose
Becklin.
Oh,
Becklin. Oh, well, actually, we're kind of here for 2 reasons too. Uncle Becklin, said that they wanted some honey buns delivered for breakfast, which is 2 hours after the sun rises, at the keep over there. She said you didn't mind you delivering them. She said you would understand.
That's kind of odd. Usually Becklin has her squire come around to
I
collect
Hey, it's
don't
her
know.
Hatter.
stuff.
What's up, Hatter?
I don't know what to tell you about either, really, but I'm just reporting what I'm hearing, you know.
Oh, go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Beer.
Oh, I have
All
a
right,
bow.
I can get, I'll bake an extra 6 to send I'll give him the darn it when he comes around in the morning.
Oh, yes, I know
Take
she
it
would
back.
really appreciate it. Thank
Oh,
you
thanks
so
for the follow,
much.
Hatter. Pleasure to have you in here, buddy.
All right,
You get a honey
if
bun, Hatter.
if you happen to see darn it, remind him to come pick him up. That boy's a little forgetful.
Oh,
I-
yeah, we'll be sure to do that. Thank you.
Can I
Okay.
run into the two Kinder friends?
Absolutely.
No, now we're avoiding you. We got Kinder things to do.
Oh, okay.
No.
We got a kinder to find.
Well, I know where that Kinder is.
I'll absolutely let
Oh.
you run into him.
There you two are. Here, I got you a present.
What is it?
Yeah, I got you. You get a weasel.
A weasel?
Yeah, it's a puppet. Made
They're
from
like
fish-
marionette puppets.
There's a
Oh.
Kinder who is selling these, and you get. I don't know what this is. Something of a bird.
Oh, well, birds are
can-
interesting.
Where is the kinder?
No, over here, this way. Follow me.
Oh, and before I forget, we got you a cookie because you'd be all sad. We think we're not quite sure. It's I think and I'll hold the cookie out, and I'll take like a little bite out of it. It's a sugar cookie. And
Did
then
you just
I'll like.
bite the cookie that you. Thanks.
I'll
Much
hand him one that
appreciated.
hasn't been bitten.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too. We got extras.
I got 2 cookies.
And Miss Dorothea is kind of falling behind us, but we'll give her hers too in a second.
Is she trying to hide? Because she's just standing behind a barrel.
Probably.
Hatter, what in the world? You just tipped us $70. Hatter,
Oh,
What
he's
the
trying
hell?
to kill one of us.
Hatter.
Isn't
I
it
don't
like
know, you-
$50 to kill somebody?
Yeah,
Hatter,
it's $50 to
I
kill
don't know how this
someone.
posted, but if you wanted to kill somebody, you could just instantly kill somebody in stream. Just to let you know, there's contacts. Oh, there's contacts. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Oh.
Thank
Ruh-roh,
you.
Dragon.
That's
Thank you, Hatter.
I don't know. I don't know
Very
if any of you
generous.
guys. I don't know if
Yes.
any of you recognize who Hatter is, but in a very big stream that we like to go visit, which is Hero Zone.
Oh,
Hero
yeah, is
Zone
that
has giveaways. Now, during most of his giveaways, a very gracious, wonderful human being is Hatter, who always is donating to get new people into tabletop RPGs or minis or whatever, and he is always contributing to help people get into the games.
Is Hatter one of the Belgians? I believe it's.
No,
That's
I don't
always
know.
one
He's
of
out.
the-
He's out.
Oh,
He's out with
God.
the Belgians now. But
Okay.
once again, like I said, it's an honor to have you in here. Thank you so much for that tip, Hatter.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
sweet.
Hatter.
Aw.
Appreciate
Everything,
that. Very
everything
much.
I earn with the stream goes straight back into the stream. Everything.
You
Yeah.
know what? You go ahead and you get a honey bun too. I'll look at 55. So we're looking for the Kinder, and Miss Dorothea's over there, and you're here now. But where's the elf? Mr. Gwillem?
Oh,
Hold on.
so he says, ask the DM. It was 7, or DM and party. I think he says inspiration.
Inspiration. All right. Yeah. I will. What we're going to do. I kind of played with this idea. I'm going to give 7 tokens to the party, and they're party inspirations, and you can use those at any time. But once spent, it will remove the token.
Oh fuck.
That makes sense.
So this
So,
is like a shareable
I
thing.
will.
This
I
is a
will set
shareable
that.
thing amongst the
I'll
whole
set
party.
that up
Plus,
to where we can put the little tokens on the screen.
plus,
That'd be cute.
please remember you also get your personal DM inspiration every time. Oh,
Right,
6.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
6, and I
six
get
for
one.
the party,
Okay.
and then you get one, Chris. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Very
how
generous of
fun
you,
is
Hatter.
that?
Thank you so much.
200
I
bucks
will.
for you.
I will have that displayed on the next stream.
Actually,
Awesome.
because he spent
Two.
actual cash,
Yeah, he did.
we'll double that to be, well, not double it.
Well,
Yeah, I'll double it. I'll double it and give them 12 total.
spicy.
12 total, and I'll take 1.
Take 2, Chris. You'll
Because
need
the
it.
DM can always lie to get his advantages.
Oh god.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Take 2,
Oh,
buddy. Take 2.
I'll take 2. That's one of my favorite DM quotes. I always love to quote this one all the time. The dice never lie, but the DM might.
Very true.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
So, okay. So back into the story here. Yeah, as you guys wander up to the booth, you do recognize a fellow kinder, for one. And for two, he is selling a bunch of little handcrafted, different little animals and sea serpents and stuff. So,
Oh wow, these are interesting, brother.
Yes. So how were you able to get into the human market? We're trying to get our family in there as well.
well, I just moved here, like years ago, and I've just stayed here. I'm Frostwind.
Frost.
Hi, I'm Bramble, and this is
And I'm
my
Brimble.
little brother Brimble.
Yes.
Brimble and Bramble, Bramble and Brimble. Are you
We're from-
babblers? I bet you're babblers.
No,
We're
we're
from the
Storm
Storm
Eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Storm Eyes, fabrics,
Definitely.
and fineries.
Definitely ramblers.
Here's
Uh-huh.
here's the sample, and I'll pull out a swatch sample.
Oh, thank you. You see a cloak hanging up, and he instantly runs over and attaches it in a little loop on his cloak, and this cloak has little cloth swatches about the size of 3 to 4 inches apiece, just tacked all over this cloak, and this cloak is outrageously loud. Just
I love
to
it.
all the patterns and stuff, like there is no rhyme or reason to the way these are being put on that cloak. It's just being thrown on there. So it's like you took a piece from every piece of fabric at a fabric store and just cut it in little sections and threw them at this cloak, and where they stuck, that's where he decided they go.
See,
Perfect.
Brimble, this is why we need to travel, so that we can get fantastic ideas like this.
Yes, not a bad one. That's for sure.
Mother never would have thought of something like this.
Maybe, given time. You know, she hasn't been allowed to explore, you know.
The idea from my uncle's hat. He did this to his hat. I figured a cloak would be more grandis. And
yeah,
I did
I
mean
would
to say
say so.
grandis. So you guys
So-
want to buy a sea serpent? Look at this thing. It takes 2 people to operate. And he hands Salvador one side of it, and the other side, it's like a 4-foot long serpent. And the jaw moves, the tail wags, and it's pretty articulate. There's 4 of the little T cross braces. There's 4 of those on this poor puppet.
It's very, very impressive. Here, I'll let them.
Well, I don't know if we need one of these at the moment.
Oh. And
But
he,
it will be fun, Brimble.
Well, but then we have to carry it around.
We'll
Unless
wrap it around her neck like a snake.
like a scarf.
Yeah.
Caught, like choke you.
don't hurt yourself. And it's not for eating. I had one guy try to eat one once.
Why would
Oh,
you eat?
that's just silly.
That
That
is
have-
strange.
Have you seen the black and white spotted dog around here? Yeah, he keeps trying to steal them.
Oh, yeah. Dogs like bones.
I know, but this one likes my bones.
I just thought of a brilliant idea, and I'll lean into Bramble. You know, since Mr. Salvador gave us puppets, maybe that's a customary thing. We should give him this puppet. He would love it.
That is a fantastic idea, brother.
Yes. Oh, I changed my mind, Sir Foswin. We will be taking this.
Okay, it's 1 gold or 10 silver, whatever you got.
Oh,
I will
that's
hand him a gold
deep.
piece.
Well, it takes a long time to make this serpent.
I suppose. Well, you can't really put a price on friendship now, can you, I suppose?
Nope. My next one, I'm going to try to make it breathe fire.
Ooh, you should make one of these dragons.
Dragon's not really, in theme here.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to consider it. Well,
That's
thank
true.
you very much. Do you have any extra honey buns? I heard you hoard them.
No, I don't. And he looks shocked.
I'll
Oh,
raise
no,
an
he
eyebrow.
doesn't mean hoard them. He means you buy them all.
Oh, I love his honey buns. They're excellent.
Nice.
We're trying to get him to sell us some, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He's probably out.
He is, and that's the
He's
That's
thing.
always out.
As he's like wiping his face from the honey bun.
Yeah.
Like, just-
Well, okay. We're gonna go surprise our friend with this. Thank you again
I'm
very much.
standing right there.
No, we're whispering. You don't know. You don't know nothing. We're all the way down here. We're having our kinders down here on our
All the way
elevation.
down here.
Yeah.
All the way
We're below
down
sea
here,
level, you
4
can't
feet
hear
from
us.
you.
Yeah.
4 feet from you, is all the way down here.
Your roll perception. Let me see if I hear you. Just so I can.
You beat a
either
10, you hear it.
Yeah, I can pretend to.
Whether you hear it
Oh,
or not,
I completely
we
don't
we-
care. No, I got a 2.
As people learn traveling with kinders, sometimes it's just best to go, yeah, I didn't hear a fucking thing.
Oh. What? Okay. What other ones? Actually, I just realized. What other puppets does he have?
He's got a bear, a rabbit. Let's see.
Does he have a bear?
An
rabbit?
owl. No, he's got all real, normal.
Does he have an owl bear?
No,
Is there an owl bear on the print?
not out of bone.
Does he have a duck?
Sure, that's in theme.
All right, one duck, and
He's got a couple stork-looking things.
Oh, does he have like a deer or a moose or something with antlers?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna take the duck and the thing with antlers. A deer.
Okay. He tells you they are 5 silver. Sorry, 2 silver apiece.
2 silver now, or 2 gold?
2 silver.
Whatever.
They're
I'll take
simple.
it.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
simple.
All right, I'll put the money down.
You could tell a lot of his toys, or these puppets, are meant for little kids, not full-blown adults.
I
So
don't think
they're-
we can tell that.
Okay, well, the rest of the party can. And they're priced accordingly for kid stuff, but he's got a couple that are really well made, like the sea serpent, that are not for youngins.
Perfect. Okay, let's go give this to our friends now.
Okay, let's go.
He's got a turtle.
No, we're done. We're done. with
Okay.
it.
So, all right, you guys wander out to.
Honey bun stealing ass.
We're gonna cut over to Dorothea real quick. Are you still just following the happy trio?
Happy?
Oh, there. Yeah, pretty much. I've just been like, just quietly trailing them, just making sure that they're not getting into too much trouble.
Okay. You're not the super stealthy type. So what was that roll?
That was to see if we could see.
I was gonna say she's probably not the super stealthy type, and unless she wants to make a stealth
I
roll.
mean, I have a pretty high dexterity.
Okay. If you want to make a stealth roll, you can make a stealth roll to see how well you're staying out of their eyesight.
Hiding behind that barrel that I saw you in.
And I'm
Inside
going
the
to-
barrel.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
You got a dirty 20?
Damn.
Okay, that's definitely higher than their passive.
She was
So,
yeah, where'd she go?
they're not
You
gonna
just put the
notice
lid
it.
on. And you're just-
No, she just flipped it over, and there's a knot hole she's looking out of.
yeah, she just
So,
barbarian's really good at hiding.
Gwillem, it's about time for you to be crossing back across that bridge. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk along the wharf and head back down towards where the ceremony is. How far away are we for that? How much
Well,
time?
what I'm going to say is you guys actually all group up back here at the wharf. Whoop, we're moving each other. Here, I'm going to say you all group back up here at the dwarf here. At the wharf, not the dwarf.
Nope.
The
We're at
wharf.
the dwarf.
Yes,
It's
we're at the
canon. We're at the
dwarf.
dwarf. We're at the dwarf.
Now-
Um,
wait, so now dwarfs are now wharfs, and wharfs are now dwarfs.
No. Because I don't want a hill wharf or a mountain wharf. That sounds very
It just
spelljammery.
it's just different versions of Worf from Star Trek.
Yeah, this was gonna say Worf from Star Trek.
Why do I have this shield?
Okay. So, as you guys all approach from your different directions, the wharf here, you notice that there is a very, very old post here that has been carved in the likes of some type of bird with a fish in its mouth. Does anybody want to give me a religion?
I think it's pronounced burb.
No, it's bird. A religion check
Really?
or a handle animal check or nature check.
Oh, religion.
Yay!
Oh, I'm proficient in religion, but I only rolled a 3.
Dirty 20.
That's two
Rainbow, it's
ones
time to
in a
change your
row.
dice.
Again.
All right, so Bramble, that's a bird. It's got a fish. You don't care. Brimble, that's the kingfisher. It's a god symbol. You do notice now that you're kind of looking a lot closer. The legs of the kingfisher look very well polished, and basically within easy reach, all the areas that are within easy reach of the kingfisher look very well polished, like it's touched a lot. Not they've
Nice.
polished it, just it gets rubbed a lot in those areas,
I know
and
that's
it's
right.
very finely polished in those areas. So, oh, you actually did a religion check. This isn't a kingfisher at all. Actually, this is a carving of a phoenix eating a fish, not a kingfisher. Salvador and Gwillem, you both think this is a kingfisher.
Yes.
And the same description. It's very well polished. Where you can even see like a fisherman come in and go, "I had a good day, thank you," and rub the bird.
Yeah, makes sense.
Why is everyone rubbing that statue of the phoenix?
To give it
Ah.
thanks.
Phoenix. Where do you see a phoenix? That's a kingfisher.
No, it's clearly a phoenix. You never seen one before. Well,
Okay.
not that I've ever seen one before, but I've heard of it, and it looks like this. Well, I think it does. No, I'm pretty positive it looks like this.
Okay.
You're positive that's Hadabuk's symbol.
Habaduck? Or
Habaduck.
was it
yeah. Habaduck, Hababuk.
I
Habakkuk?
totally heard it. I totally
Have a
heard have
duck.
a butt.
That's why
I was
you
like-
just bought that duck.
He just bought a duck. Rubber
Abba
ducky,
duck.
you're the one.
I can type it in if you wanna.
Oh,
If someone else
King.
wants to try to type this,
I think
spell
it's
this.
I think it's Habakkuk. Okay. I get why you're saying Kingfisher. Um. Well, in Kindermore, they used to tell us in school that there was this phoenix that represented this being that was named Habakkuk, but they called him the Kingfisher. I guess that does make sense why they're rubbing him for good luck, Bramble. You're right.
No, that does make sense. Yeah, if he's called the Kingfish. Wait, who are you talking about?
Not quite sure. Just some being that they used to talk about in Kindermore every now and then.
Interesting.
Hmm. But yeah, it's a phoenix, but they called him a kingfisher.
Perhaps, like I don't know what a phoenix is, but perhaps that maybe when a kingfisher is a phoenix, maybe.
No. I think they're
Oh,
different.
okay.
Yeah, I think they're different. But it's okay.
I'll pat
You
you
know
on the
what? We're
head.
all we're all still learning. Oh, speaking of which, we got you gifts. For you, Mr. Salvador, and then I'll try to, with Bramble's help, hand him the serpent puppet.
Okay.
Oh,
Since you gave us a puppet, we thought it was customary to give you a puppet. And then you already got your cookie.
I am
Um,
so thankful for this. Thank you.
oh, you're most welcome. And then let's see. Oh, and Mr. Gwillem, let's see. We got you this one. Since you like antlers so much, we got you one of these, and it's like a
Since you like
deer
antlers.
puppet.
I'll keep that as my spellcasting focus.
Please do. Oh, and a cookie. It's and I'll take a nibble.
Sugar.
It's still
No, stop
sugar
eating
cookie.
them.
I'm just making sure.
It's still
And I'll
not
hand him the
sugar.
cookie.
Transmutate.
Prestidigitation, no kinder germs.
Yeah, literally. Okay, and let's see what. Oh, and then of course, Miss Dorothea. We got you a duck. Because ducks are, have like this mothery nature to them, and it seems like you do too. I mean, I don't even think we'd make it to this village if it weren't for your help.
That is true.
Does
So here you
wrangle
go.
guys up pretty well.
Wait.
She looks like very like touched. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much." No, it.
Oh, and we also got you a cookie. This one is. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this one's sugar
The
cookie too.
same.
she takes them both very happily.
Oh, wait. Can we rewind that? Can I press to digitate that cookie and make it taste like peanut butter?
I'm just lying. Everyone,
Sure.
Gwillem and Dorothea just think I'm lying to them or have
Yeah.
no idea what these cookies are.
My question is, when do you prestidigitate it? When he takes the bite, or when
Yeah.
she takes the bite?
When he takes a bite, just because he keeps thinking that they're gonna change.
Okay, sure. It tastes like peanut butter.
Or can it taste like sugar to me, but it is actually indeed a peanut butter cookie? And
No, it just tastes
it tastes like
it's a
peanut
sugar
butter
cookie that tastes like
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Yeah. It looks like the other sugar cookies, but it tastes like peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say
If
sugar.
you're okay with
They've
it.
all got sugar in them.
Maybe you don't know what a peanut butter cookie is, so you call it a
Uh-uh.
sugar cookie anyway.
Hello there.
Exactly.
But he does get a
Exactly.
weird look on his face when he takes a bite of it and still calls it a sugar cookie.
There's been a lot of weird things with food in the human civilizations, so I'm just rolling with it at this point.
Right.
I just don't think humans know how to cook.
Probably correct.
Okay, the rest of this evening is going to go pretty much uneventful. You guys start to notice dusk is coming on and some people are starting to actually gather here at the wharf. You see a boat being carried by I'm trying to remember who they are. Becklin, and you know who Cudgel is already. a very young, scrawny-looking little lad, but he's human. And you met the sergeant as well, lieutenant. I mean, the lieutenant earlier, and those 4 are carrying the boat, and there seems to be a procession behind them.
Roll a procession check.
It's a procession. They come up to the edge of the dock and hook some ropes to 2 ends of the boat, and it looks like it's time for the funeral. I do need to check something real quick. I need a perception check from all of you.
Okay.
You say perception? Or
Perception.
Perception.
You said
Procession. Roll a
recession.
procession check.
A recession.
Good
check.
job, Brimble.
I'm
Yeah, Brimble.
killing it. I'm not changing my dice ever.
I'm deleting
I'm
your
fucking,
dice. No, just
fucking
kidding.
I'm fucking nailing it.
Got a big ol' 6, and I have a +4 on that.
This is the plot twist. Brimble doesn't worship Paladine. He is Paladine. This whole time.
Wow.
Stupid.
There is a. I can't stop laughing at that. That was just like perfect timing for that. There is a small stage you realize also set here. It's obviously very temporary. And Becking gets up there and tells her favorite story of Ispin Green Shield. And she keeps gesturing to the boat, making it very obvious that the body that is in the boat, wrapped in a shroud, is him. And somewhere in the crowd, someone's playing some soft, light music. I needed to change our music, and I forgot to set that up.
Need soft light music.
Yeah.
This is
Something
like
kinda
as soft as
sad.
it gets.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
I need to play
Emma-
with the sounds and get better off with them.
Hymn
So-
of the Faith from Final Fantasy X. That's a good set
We
Oh my
we
song.
don't
God.
have that stuff.
Well, buy it. We just got $70.
God.
So, there's
Hurry,
even some
Mike, do it
people
now.
in. There's even some of the fishermen in the boats there as well. Now I gotta speak. Oh boy. You all knew Ispin as a friend. And there was none like him. Before he died, he told me this. There should be a tale, no tears. Excuse me. Hold on. I actually can't read this. I'm gonna like I'm doing. Even though she's meant to too. Do.
Cass Ray's dead.
Oh god, no.
It's gonna be a different celebration.
Cody's not here. That would have been great, right? Like, that would have been.
I've been like, I gotta
Look,
slap
I'm
Cody.
alive, everyone. Look at me.
No.
Like,
Chris just grabs the whole campaign book and just throws it out the window. Be like, all right, guess there's that.
yeah, make him give his
Okay.
own eulogy. I love it.
Here we go.
It's me, Ispin, Green
Yeah.
Shield. Remember
Make
those
sh-
times?
For an old scoundrel like me, make sure everyone knows my stories. When I head off on a great adventure for them all, she makes
all?
a small nod, and you notice everybody starts coming up to the edge and dropping their roses or wildflowers or something like that. Some type of flower in the water. Awesome place.
Bad.
Her and Cudgel at this point slowly lower the boat into the water. So let us do that. As the boat starts to drift off at this point, everyone lights the candle and places their boat in the water.
Oh, we'll do the same.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think everybody's doing that.
On the eve of the Kingfisher Festival, we celebrate you, Ispin.
I can't tell if Chris is crying or if he's.
I'm
He does
I'm
that.
laughing because I'm laughing at Seifer's stupid
Yeah,
message.
Seifer's over here. Yeah.
He raises from the dead, makes his own eulogy. I'm disappointed with this turnout.
Cudgel picks up from there.
Thank you for the work, man.
Where the hell did it go? There it is.
How'd he die?
Good travels,
Was
my
it an
friend.
embarrassment?
Until we meet again.
He died peacefully, like in his home.
Yeah, he died peacefully in his
Like,
home.
just like natural
Natural causes, yeah.
STDs.
STDs.
Oh my god.
So much
I mean, the
syphilis.
elderly are the most likely to die of STDs.
And
When you don't take care of
remember
that syphilis.
that cure diseases aren't around anymore, so maybe? As the last little toy boat passes the broken bridge, people start to wander into the king crab. Brass crab.
Yikes.
They start making their way toward the brass crab. For the rest of the evening, everybody is telling tales of their favorite story of Ispin, and they're all insane. And I mean insane, like, he took on 40 goblins! You know, they're the wild tales that made you guys fall in love with Ispin. After Beckon tells her tale, her favorite tale of him, which was the story of him and a high sub-senior artillerist from the Mount of Nevermore, launching her pet weasel off to see how much distance she could get out of her gnome flinger. She sent Espen and a group of friends to go collect her favorite weasel off in the forest. She was hoping it would make it as far as the Sacred Isle, which is like 40, 50 miles away. It's obviously not going to make that distance. And the story just gets more crazy and more crazy as it goes on. Like, they fought, because she was there, she fought like 5 owlbears, and it gets insane. Like, and a unicorn came by and healed them that night, and it's just an insane story. And everybody gets a chance to tell their own story and of their tale. Do any of you want to take your turn? Dorothea?
Today, because it's 11.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
11. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to stop
it's
soon.
quite
And-
late and people in my room are well asleep.
I didn't realize it was 11. I apologize, or I would have stopped at the funeral, because that would have been a great place to pin it. So we'll stop at right here, at everyone getting a chance to tell their favorite story of Ispin if they choose. I'm not forcing you guys to. You can totally pass. I'm not going to
You're totally forcing
deny
this.
that.
I get
And
this.
please remember, you can make it as insane as you want. So,
All right.
all right. I really
Thank
want to
you.
thank all of our streamers tonight. Mike, you go.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming in here. Thank you for the raids. Thank you, Hatter, for the wonderful
Yeah.
tip. And thank you for the new followers. Thank you, all of you guys. You guys are great. We'll be back here tomorrow with the Mad Mage, normal time, 8
Nope.
to 11. Wait, no, what do you mean no? Oh, tomorrow's Friday. That's right.
Yeah,
Spelljammer.
tomorrow.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's right.
We got some spells that
I'm a
need
little
jamming.
sick, so yeah, we got Spelljammers tomorrow. That's right. It's Friday. What am I thinking?
Penguin.
Exactly. Penguin. Awakened Dungeon.
I'm
Hey, Seafer, thank you for subscribing, buddy.
I'm actually gonna have something go off here as
Oh,
Oh,
NC
I'll wait until that's
Demon
done.
Gifted a sub. Thank you so much.
Oh boy.
Thank you, demon.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Wow,
Yeah,
wow, wow,
welcome.
wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Raid into Hero Zone tonight, which we were talking about.
One more
Yeah.
second.
Oh,
I'm waiting for the wilds to be done.
It'll never be done.
as it finished.
No, go ahead, Chris.
Daddy Cobalt's gonna say something.
Oh god. Daddy Cool.
Thank you, Hatter.
Yep, he sure is. There he goes. You like those wows? Yeah, those were some good wows.
Wow, wow.
Wait until you see
Alright.
the Furby.
Oh god.
Save the Furby! Save the Furby! He has to come back and
Alright.
see the Furby.
Alright. So we will see you guys tomorrow, 8 to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, like I said, once again, thank you guys for the follows and the new subs and the tip. That's amazing.
Very
You guys
sweet.
all have a great night. We're gonna go head over to Heroes.
Yeah, I hope you find your dad, honestly.
Remember, we keep the popsicles in the basement.
Alright, are we done?